Hello, I'm Slater Kirkland in New York City with your latest news from Channel WKTZ at the top of the hour. While the worst blizzard to hit the city in decades winds down, leaving the city to dig out from over 2 feet of snow, another bout of computer malfunctions has briefly swept the world for a short period of time, causing a great deal of panic among government organizations around the world. These programs and computers are used to help run everything from our nation's defense to the stock market. Here at home, the brief computer malfunctions caused much confusion and delays among the city's first responders and the city's workers helping to recover the city from the blizzard. As the city workers busily have been working round the clock, there has been a number of rumors that a secret society of mutants living in New York City, calling themselves Morlocks, used the blizzard as cover to loot many businesses. So far, these rumors have been unsubstantiated, but we will bring you updates on this development once we have them. In other news, the pop star known as Dazzler held her first major concert since news of her being a mutant was released to the public. While many of her fans appeared unaffected by the news, there were protests outside the venue and several arrests were made. Senator Kelly, the politician behind the Mutant Control Act, making its way through Congress, used this opportunity to make a statement about what he calls the plight of the undocumented mutants among us. The senator said the following at his most recent press conference. While Miss Blair herself has not directly caused any violent actions toward the public, the simple act of her holding a concert put the lives of many normal citizens in jeopardy, while those that chose to demonstrate at her concert put themselves knowingly in harm's way for mutant reprisals. The concertgoers themselves did not, and if Miss Blair were to have an onstage meltdown, who knows how many innocent people might have been harmed by her mutant powers. And that's all from WKTZ's News at the Top of the Hour with me, Slater Kirkland.
Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode of Saturday Morning Superheroes. We're playing the advanced Marvel superhero set. I'm ignoring Will DM because he's like miming something over there.
Karate Kid, dude.
Oh, you're waxing on and waxing
Wax
off?
on, wax off.
It's so slow that I figured like even if I punched you, I'd probably hit you and ignore the waxing on and off.
You never hit a guy with glasses.
I would.
Yeah, you would.
Oh,
Those,
yeah,
those are the
you
guys I'd hit
You
first.
totally would.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're right. I would cheat. I don't believe in fighting fair.
So anyway, my name's Adam. I'm playing Gabriel / Squall, the superhero.
And I'm Kem Chan. I'm playing Jackson Briggs, aka Mental.
And I'm Will DM. I'm playing the judge. Wax on. Wax off.
Wow,
Why
what is?
not?
See why?
I don't know. I got Karate Kid on my mind, man. I got to go watch that or something.
I'm gonna just
You know?
choose to ignore.
Don't you dare edit that out. That's quality.
I'm gonna edit out with a different voice where I'm just saying, "Hello, my name is Will DM, and I love playing games."
That's true. But yeah, I'm the judge of this here Marvel Superheroes Classic Edition, Classic Advanced Edition. As and I think you said that, didn't you?
I did.
But yeah, man. I guess hey, thanks for showing up. I guess we could get rocking and rolling. I guess I should recap, say a little bit about what happened before for all those who are just tuning
Real
in.
quick.
Yeah, probably a good one.
Yeah.
Bring us up to speed.
Give Kem Cham a minute or two to finish waking up. He didn't get a nap, dude. Did
No,
you get your
I
nap
didn't get
in,
my
Adam?
nap in today, so I'm a little
I did
groggy.
take a nap. I did.
Okay, I took 2 today,
Yeah.
so
Okay.
that's probably why I'm all full of energy.
Yeah,
Took a couple of naps.
you've
I'm
been
good for
mainlining
another-
coffee too, I imagine.
Yeah, I do drink an awful lot of coffee, but I drink so much coffee, caffeine has absolutely zero effect on me. So, but let's see. Last week we had the 2 guys, Mental and Squall, our superheroes, had a change of heart and decided, we probably should help this Deshaun guy. So they got out of their van instead of driving away into the blizzard, and they went down and you fought and you beat 2 supervillains. You beat a
Yeah.
guy
Squall
named
beat 2 supervillains.
just because Mental was completely ineffective doesn't mean he
He
wasn't
didn't
part
even
of the
do
fight.
anything. He
He
didn't even try to do
attempted to.
anything.
I tried.
He
I
was going to
tried.
be your backup. He was going to
He-
be the second man.
By
through
backup,
the
you
breach.
mean he hid directly behind me
Yeah. So as you
That's
reached
where
the
the
door,
backup
until like a
comes from.
concussion
From behind.
arrow. Yeah, got knocked him across the alley into the snowbank.
yeah, I did do that.
Yeah.
But he was coming. He was going to
He
help.
did,
Trying.
and he did come back in at the
You know.
end after everything was taken care of.
Ready.
Ready for action.
Mental can't help it that Squall's just so fast
That's true.
Squall is
and
fast.
deadly and effective. But hey,
I really
you know,
got some lucky rolls there too.
You did. You did.
Mhm.
So, but you were able to actually Shades. He was taken out like quick.
He
It
was
was-
all that guy wanted to do was open the door.
That's all he was able to do before you knocked it out his ass. And then Comanche, you fought Comanche, and you were able to save our man Deshaun,
Yeah,
the wrench. Yeah,
I
did a
always
good job.
forget that his nickname's the Wrench.
Well,
Because
you
it's
guys
such
can call him something different. That's what the
I like
supervillains
it.
call
I
him.
like it.
Yeah, the
I just call
supervillains
him
call
Deshaun.
Yes. Do you remember his
Wrench.
last name? I'll give you
Oh,
25
you're asking me if I
25
remember his last
karma
name?
right now if you can tell me what his last name is.
I don't. The only one I could think of is Deshaun Jackson, but that's a receiver for the Philadelphia Eagles.
Yes, and that was the last time you had to try and remember his name. You came up with the exact same thing.
I remember
Uh,
wide receivers in the NFL, but that's
Right.
about. I don't know.
Okay,
Watson?
so- no. It's-
What?
oh, where the hell's my thing?
Johnson.
Johnson? No, you know what the sad part is? I
You
gotta
don't
look
even
at my-
remember.
I gotta look at my notes. See, that was a classic delay tactic. As
This is what you do all the time.
I
You
do it all the
quiz
time.
us
I do,
Great.
As
hoping
if
that you'll
you-
do it.
as if you know the information.
Well, because if I
So
quiz
as,
you,
as far as you know, he could have said it.
no,
See,
'cause
Adam, all you had to do to be was sure of yourself.
Yeah, it's true.
That's
See?
true.
That's the lesson here.
that's
If you were
true.
Sure
And then,
of yourself.
then maybe I would give myself away
Deshaun
by-
Willis. That's a good name. It should be
No.
Deshaun. If it's not, it should be. Isn't that a good name, Deshaun Willis?
I agree.
No.
Deshaun Willis. because that's canon
Harris.
now. You have to go with it.
Harris. Willis
Harris?
was close.
Oh,
Deshaun
okay.
Harris.
Deshaun Harris is pretty good too, actually.
There you go. So anyway, so you guys were able to set him free. I guess that he was tied up in there. Those guys were working him over.
Yeah, I did at one point knock him over on the chair.
Yeah, because he was tied up in
with
the
a
chair.
stray blast of hair.
Yeah, it knocked him over. But
Can't make an
you know,
omelet, as they say.
yeah. And basically, these were a couple of the guys from what he was talking about, what he wanted your help with.
Right,
These
but
were
we
part
forgot
of
about that until we started
collective.
driving away. And then I remember, oh, you know what? He did.
You know what? One of the best parts of my of being the judge of this game is waiting to see what you guys forget so that I can bring it up later. You remember that orphan that was on the?
You should say how many things we forget.
Oh,
It's
man.
pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It just shows where our focus goes.
We're
right?
new.
No, I don't think it's a focus thing. I think it's an age thing. That's what I'm going to go with.
We're
Well,
new. We're new.
It's
I
like
think
it's
language
one
brings us
thing in
back to
common.
focus, I
Yeah,
guess.
yeah, sure, why not? So anyway, so you freed Deshaun. Deshaun says, "Yes, these are some of those collective guys. These are the guys I was
Right,
talking to you
collective,
about that I
that's
need
right.
need help with."
Right.
And he says they're not going to stop, you know. And so you're like, "Okay, cool. Well, we're going to get right on that." But
you know, but we got other shit to do first.
we got this other thing we got to take care of because
We've got a lot of irons in the fire.
Yeah,
do.
there's
You
a lot
do.
going on.
There's a lot going on, and basically, and we recapped some of those because one of the things is like you had to, you guys knew that the small version of Jimmy was given to some people, and that's who you were following,
Right.
Right.
because you knew that Jimmy was given to like these 4 strangers. You're like, well, who the hell are these guys? You know, we got to go help Jimmy. That was number one thing. You guys know him. He's part of your community. So forth. So that's what you were going to go do. You're going to go do.
Good news is we found those guys.
You did, because you followed those tracks, went down into the subway, which was surprisingly abandoned because of the blizzard that's going on.
Mhm.
And you went down into the bowels of the island, into the old
subway tunnels.
Tunnels and stuff. And down there you found, and I guess we don't have to beat around the bush anymore. We all, even though you guys really don't know who they are, you found the Morlocks.
We did find the Morlocks.
You know, and basically when you were down there talking with the Morlocks, basically they told you to, I think, your guys' surprise, that the Morlocks come up topside, and they come up topside to get things. And one of the things, besides supplies and things along these that they get, they take people and bring them down.
There's a lot of mutant kidnapping here so far in Alphabet City.
Well, the number one thing that they and they told you this is like the number one thing that they do is they go up and they get mutants and to bring them down to help them amongst them down there amongst the Morlocks. You know what I mean?
Become part of the society.
To become part of the society. And what they had said is sometimes they're not really willing to go, so then they bring them, you know, to show them how much better.
And it seems like one of the people they kidnapped, or someone who just joined, was our old friend Darian.
Darian, yes. So when you guys went down there, you'd gone down. Well, not to mention, don't forget, before you guys, where you had found out about the Morlocks was you went back and checked on the building that Squall had destroyed.
Right.
Yeah.
Destroyed, stopping evil.
Had a temper tantrum, I think.
Pretty much.
I was saving your ass.
So when you went back to this destroyed building, the fire department and whatnot were wrapping up because they're like, look, there's so much snow, we can't really work effectively. We've decided it was an abandoned building, the dogs went over it, so for whatever, however they try and discern if there's somebody alive in there, like, we're gonna have to come back after the snow because we really can't function. Right. And then that's when you found out that somebody else had been around asking about the building, and that's when you followed the tracks of these 4 people who kind of fit the description.
That's how we found the Morlocks.
Yeah,
was following those tracks.
following those tracks. Yeah,
That meant Jackson and Mental did that.
yeah,
Good
Yeah.
job.
See, I was useful.
You were.
Yeah.
You were very helpful.
yeah.
Thank you.
You get down in there, you find, which is essentially the main Morlock tunnel. I've done a little bit of extra research on this, and you would think something this big and cool would have like a name, like Morlock Central or some kind of shit like that. But it really doesn't. It just says the main Morlock tunnel. Now this tunnel runs the entire length of the island of Manhattan.
So now I did a little research on the old tunnels.
Yes.
And from where we were, the old JMZ line, you can get down in there through there, through another one I don't remember, but over to the old City Hall station, which is probably the biggest down in the southern part of the island.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if they're there or if we moved even further.
That was, you did because remember how I said when you went through and you guys were like moving through like encampments of them,
Right?
Probably one was in that area, but this main tunnel thing that they got going on
It's
here,
probably got to be in the center of the island. I'd say.
totally
So
is.
probably,
Yes. So you guys went in there, and they actually had a working train. It was a hodgepodge steam driven sort of thing or whatever, and you got on this train, and it took you through this huge tunnel, and you went through a number of different Morlock settlements, and you noticed that the further towards the center that you guys got, the nicer the shacks got. So, like the most destitute of the Morlocks lived on the furthest ends of this great big tunnel. You got to the center, and when you got to the center, you were taken into the city proper, I guess you would call it, and to an area where there was an arena. And you were taken down into this box, like a viewing box at this arena, where you were introduced to Callisto. She was hanging out there. And as you guys were there, you happened to notice, you had a little dialogue with her, and you happened to notice that, holy shit, there's Darian. Darian's down in the sands of the pit, down there, getting ready to face off against, and I don't even remember what the other Morlock was that he was squaring off against.
I don't know.
And you guys were like, well, Darian's going to get killed.
Yeah, I wanted to go help him.
Squall was getting ready to just go do the superhero thing that he does so well.
Yeah.
Probably destroy the arena, but
destroy the entire. I'm going to collapse the entire.
You got to do
island
what you got to do, right?
At some point.
So, but before he takes off, when whatever the Morlock was that attacked Darian and threw Darian, and Darian actually hit a wall. He threw him. He hit the side of the arena, fell down, and that's what got Squall ready to go. But then he noticed that Darian started to transform. He started popping and locking, and he had a werewolf from a transformation like straight out of Wolfen. See, this is why I love this show, because all my movie references
are from the 80s. And
they're applicable because they're all from the fucking 80s. It's like I can remember movies I saw in the 80s. I couldn't tell you a movie I saw 2 weeks ago. So he transforms into, essentially, for all intents and purposes, he was a big ass werewolf, and he went after this Morlock and just eviscerated him, just ginsued him into nothing. And then after he had done that and was standing there breathing heavily in his wolf form, he regressed. He transformed back into Darian. And I think because then he was let off, and you guys talked for a little bit more with Callisto, but not that much. But
not
that's
really. That was pretty much
where we
end,
left.
yeah.
Where we left it off, right?
Yeah, I don't even think he left. I think he was still there.
No, it was like that's what she was like. So what do you think? Are you staying or going? Right.
That's true. She gave you a choice, because it's like, you guys are,
is what it sounded like to me.
Yeah, that's what it was. She said, you guys are mutants. Are you going to stay? And it's like, if you're not, well, to go, you got to fight. Is essentially how it was. And you guys are both did up in your superhero outfits, right? Or are those underneath your clothes still?
I think it's underneath our clothes still.
I think so.
Yeah, because I remember you guys were Peter Parker in it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't think we ever just fully changed into the super suits.
Right.
They're still underneath our regular outfits.
Because you guys are all about giving up your secret identities. You know, if this is if this was a
Everybody
real,
knows, yeah.
if this was
You
a
know
real
what?
comic book,
Give Jackson 20 minutes. He'll tell everybody who are. Or just give them just enough information where they can figure it out on their own.
right? Just enough.
You
know,
not
if this
as
was
easy as you think. Apparently, I had no idea. I had to be like, "What the fuck?" I don't know.
well, the thing, you know what it is like when he's talking
Never
with
tell
people.
Ken Chana's secret is what we've learned.
Basically.
When he's talking with people, it's like he's forced into these situations where he has to sort of justify something, and he's like,
Yeah.
"Well, I could
That's
make.
it.
How am I going to make up? What kind of story am I going to make up to justify what I have to tell you?" It's like, "All right, there's a big aimbot," you know. It's like, and he just like, as opposed to trying to lie, he just, "All right, well, I'll tell you what." So, but yeah, so that's where we left off, and so we'll go ahead. That's right. We've got Callisto sitting in her chair drinking beer,
Yeah.
and she offered you guys some. You know, yeah.
I'll
So-
take one.
All right. And so she's sitting there. So that's where we'll pick up. Callisto looks at the both of you. You know, so you say you're friends, huh? Friends of these of some of our newest citizens.
Wait, some of? Who else did you take besides Darian?
Well, last I checked, I was the one that was in charge of the Morlocks, and that. What's your name again, kid?
Squall.
That's a funny name. Is that on your mother's side or your father's side?
It's a violent burst of air. I've got air powers.
Oh, that's right. You're a superhero, or are you a supervillain?
I like to think I'm a hero.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? You know, generally you should have a costume if you're going to be a hero.
Oh shit!
All right,
Wait, you're not
all
going to
right.
believe this. I take
All
off
right,
my
and
coat
I sit, and I'm
and I
like,
pull
all
up the
right.
mask
No,
and
no,
put
no,
on the
no,
hood
no, wait,
and
wait,
put on
wait,
the
wait,
glasses.
I'm trying to,
I've
like,
got
get in the
to. It's
middle.
underneath
I'm really
the
trying to
suit.
get in there. I know
It's-
I'm short, and I'm just like, hey.
It's under the suit.
So Jackson's like in between you doing this.
Yeah, I'm like pushing him away.
And you're
Like,
just-
no, we've got to put it.
Every time Jackson goes this way, you go to the other way and go, yes, here's my glasses, and there's my thing.
Oh.
Yeah, check it out.
Okay.
If that's not super, I don't know what is.
Wow, that is awesome. That is really, really awesome.
Oh.
I think it's super that you two are up there policing those who would wish to kill you. That's just great.
Well, now, and here's the thing. I mean, are you? And I don't mean to talk out of school because I am a mutant, as you can tell, I guess, because your little friend over here seems to.
A lucky one.
So, you're a mutant.
Yeah.
We're mutants.
One big mutant family.
Exactly. We're all the same here. So,
Totally.
if it's all
Totally.
the same to you, we'll just take our friends and go.
Can't do that. Can't do
But
that.
why?
You have to understand that you got to have a pecking order. It's just the way of things. Throughout history, there's always been a pecking order. Those who are in charge and then those who follow. And the
Right.
reason you need it is so that, you know, those who are smarter than the other people can tell them when they're fucking up. You know, like when you're trying to save the world that wants to kill you instead of helping out your own kind. Something like that. You need someone to say, hey, that's not how you should do it.
To be
Like
fair,
me.
since we've started doing this, which has only been a couple of days, truth be told, all we've done
Yeah.
is help our own.
That's right. We're not like, we haven't been out there like stopping muggers or anything like that. We were out looking for our friends who happened to be mutants. These guys went missing. That's all we were looking for. We weren't trying to like save the world or anything. AIM was involved. AIM was taking these kids and experimenting on them.
Yeah, we found
Out
out
there.
about that too.
Right. See,
Yeah,
that's
we were-
all, man. We were
we
just
were
trying
up-
to help our friends. We're
we
not
were
We're
up
all
trying
on
to,
the
there-
like,
same side.
Yeah,
We're not
we were
trying
up
to
there
take
trying
over
to help
anything.
out and whatnot
They
as
were
well.
our friends.
So we're on the
We're-
same side.
Right.
Yes.
And you've got something that a lot of us down here don't.
Super suits.
Well, you do have that.
Oh,
Does he have one?
Oh, he's got one too. It looks awesome on him too. It looks great.
no, that's besides the point.
Is it padded?
Well, that's
What?
rude.
What do you
He's
mean
got
it's padded?
very important powers. Very
Okay.
good powers.
I'm-
You wouldn't
I'm
know
sure
it
he
now
does.
because we can't use them, which is
Right.
kind of. I mean, I get what
like,
you're doing. I get.
When you say that, Leech, who's like behind her chair, kind of like looks around it and giggles a little, and then goes back behind her chair.
And we get it. We're new here. We're just, you're just meeting us for the first time.
Right.
And you know what? Annabelle told me something. She told me that you're the one they called Jackson Briggs, right? Gotta be. Yes.
Yes.
So you're the one that the word on the street is, if you're a mutant in trouble, come find you. You know what? Now I'm about to show you, I'm going to demonstrate how it works and why you need a tier of people in leadership who are in charge, because I'm going to make it's called an executive decision here. Maybe you guys don't need to fight. Maybe you don't. Because, like I said, you're lucky. You look human. So at least you got that. So you can mingle amongst the Homo sapiens. And when these Homo superiors come around looking for your assistance there, Jackson, you just bring them on down to us. I think we can do this. I think we can work this out. I like the way you're thinking. You bring them down so that we can help them and we can indoctrinate them into the true mutant civilization that is here. Not that stuff that's going on up there. Not that. That's going to burn itself out.
Wait. Don't you think it depends on the individual? I mean, if they want to get out of that society, then absolutely I will bring them down here and I will help them make that connection. But if they want to be up there, I can't.
Well, you have to understand. No. So you see, you've obviously been amongst the humans for far too long. Because you're already exhibiting some of the brainwash qualities that a lot of mutants have. That we have to break them of this brainwashing. You think that you're safe amongst the humans, that life is better amongst the humans, that the humans have your best interests at heart as well, and they don't. So they might think that they want to stay up there, but if they think that, that's just fear talking. That's them wanting to cling on to the material possessions that make life oh so comfortable, but really don't make life meaningful. Being amongst one's own kind down here, amongst the Morlocks, that's what true mutant unity and life should be. Eventually, we're going to grow so much in our numbers that, well, when the war comes, we'll be ready.
War?
Oh,
of course, there's a war coming.
Come
now.
Coming?
See, again, you prove your brainwashing. You prove it.
Huh.
In his defense, he's the one who kind of does the brainwashing.
What?
Oh, really?
What? Wait, what? Why would you say that?
Isn't that how your powers work?
Oh, yes.
No,
hey,
it's not how my powers work.
You know what? That's great. Why don't we talk about your mutant abilities? What are your mutant abilities? What makes you special? You know what? Let's ask Squall first, right? That's how you like to be, referred to as Squall. You're not using your human name that was saddled to you by probably Homo sapiens. That's the name you chose for yourself.
Yeah.
Well, they weren't mutants, were they?
Not that I know of, no.
Well, there you go. Now you're Homo superior.
It's got a nice ring to it, actually.
It does.
Yeah. What's your name, by the way? Did you tell us your name?
Yes, I'm Callisto. I'm the leader of the Morlocks.
Well, I got that. Another
She's
Morlock.
got a patch over the one eye. For all those who aren't in the know, I'm sure there'll be a picture here. But as well, Google Callisto from the Morlocks. Yeah. She was even in the 90s cartoon.
She looks like Joan Jett.
Yes.
Yeah, with an eye patch.
With an eye patch. If Joan Jett was also a pirate, that'd be Callisto.
That would be great, by the way.
That would be great.
That would be the only thing that would make Joan Jett cooler, is if she were a pirate.
I tell you what, I'm all about that Joan Jett booty. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Oh my god.
Joan Jett. If you'd like a date, I guess, call Will DM. He's
Hell yeah. Available for you, honey.
or just available.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Either way, pretty much.
So I've got wind powers.
Okay, so like you can cool us off when it gets hot? What do you mean by wind powers?
I could do that. I could also turn into a whirlwind.
Oh, okay.
I just took out 2 supervillains.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, just before we came down here, as a matter of fact.
Wow, working for the man up topside when you can be down here helping
Well, no,
us.
I'm not working for I'm helping out people.
You know what? Instead of fighting for the right to leave, because I think we've already established that, well, we're going to have a working relationship.
What are your powers?
Well, that's kind of rude, don't you think?
You asked
Whoa.
me. No,
Oh,
I
you
think
just asked us.
this is a give and take.
I'm glad you asked.
It didn't sound like it.
Hold on, I'll tell you here in a second.
No,
I'll
you
put
gotta-
it into your verbiage.
Why are you checking your diary?
No, that's Will DM checking the diary. You must learn to separate the game from the reality, Adam. Okay, so she goes,
Always had that problem, Adam. I swear, man.
you're right. I have, my senses. I can see sharper than others and smell more, and things taste better, and I'm very agile, and I'm like everything that humans think is so special and honed to an even greater degree. I'm what they wish they could be.
That's cool.
Yeah.
And you look like Joan Jett. That's cool.
I play a guitar too.
Really?
Yeah.
I've always wanted to be in a band.
You got a look about you, stud. You're kind of big and thick. You know, you
Oh,
got some
boy.
muscles on you.
I gotta say, she's not so bad. I turned to Jackson.
And what
I'm just Jackson's just shaking his head like, oh, I don't believe he's falling for all this.
So what I'm thinking is, so instead of you guys fighting for your freedom, why don't we just have a friendly match where you can show your ability so that,
Oh.
I can take a good assessment of what it is that makes you, a mutant.
Sure. I think that sounds all right.
Yeah. And what about you, Jackson? What's your mutant name? Not your human name. What's your mutant name?
Listen, my power is not a combative thing.
Its name is Mental.
Mental. Well,
I just look at him like, oh my god, what is wrong with you?
I won't insult you by calling you Jackson ever again, Mental.
Oh, boy.
So Mental, we've got an agreement. Then you'll bring the mutants down to meet us.
No, listen to me. And I'm like, just like
Before you
This is
answer,
the first time you haven't been able to
Yeah.
use your powers.
I seriously have not been able to get a word in on it.
so she stopped you for a second. She goes, now, Mental, before you respond, I'm just going to ask you to do one thing. I want you to look around yourself and take in all this grandeur around you. Just chew on that for half a second, and then you can go ahead with whatever it is you were thinking you were going to say that would have been witty and clever and would have changed my mind.
All
To be
right.
fair, he does have his own house, and this is
Shut up.
like this is good for me because I'm homeless, right? So I look at this and I think, oh, all right, yeah.
So we would have a place we could stay when we're going up topside. if we needed to, like,
It doesn't
Why
sound
does
like-
everybody want to stay at my place? Stop. And I'm just like looking at Jim, like, just stop. And I
It
put my
seems
hand
like
in
there's
his
just a
face.
couch, and I already called it, so
Just stop. Everybody just stop for a
well, when we send operatives up top surface, the surface, they just need a
God.
little space on the floor, so that'll work out. This is
Ah.
yes, I think this is going to work out really well, Mental. I it's really good. Now you were going to tell me something.
So, your argument is, I just want to be clear on this. Your argument is that mutants should band together, which I totally agree with.
There you go.
Totally with you.
I'm glad you're on our side.
But now here's my problem. Here's my problem.
Mhm.
Here's my problem. If the person wants to stay up above, who am I to say to this person, this mutant, no, you're wrong, you should come down and live underground with other mutants? If they could stay up there, they could still be one of us, just up there, like I would, like I'm going to be.
Yeah,
I'm
but
still one
you
of
have
us.
you have a purpose.
Yeah.
And here's the thing: if
And
this
I'm
will
not
make
saying I won't bring any. Of course, I will bring the ones that want to come. I
if
will
this
tell
makes
them
you
about it.
feel
And then-
better,
And if they want to come check it out, absolutely. I'm gonna be like, absolutely, let's go check it out together.
if this makes you feel better, Mental, we can come to a compromise.
Okay.
When you bring them down here, and after we show them the glory that is living amongst one's own kind, and educate them properly on the evils of humans, if they still want to go back up and live amongst those vile creatures, you're more than welcome. They are more than welcome to go back up.
that actually sounds pretty fair.
How is this education, re-education?
We're
happening?
just going to illuminate the lies that are
Well, yeah.
told and
Totally.
show them the beauty of it is that they do most of our work for us. We just show them the documentation, the literature, the videos that are provided by the humans. And she goes, oh, like this one here. And she goes over to the table and she pulls up a sheet of paper. And you know what? Hold on a second. You can edit this part out. I found a really cool poster, Adam, that I'm going to send to you. That
Oh, you're sending it to me?
I'm not right now. I'm going to,
Okay.
but
Are
I'm
you
going
put
to
it up on the screen or no?
I'm going to put it up in the Facebook chat because I don't know how to. Oh, I can do it in the message here, can I? I don't know if I can.
No. Put it on the Facebook chat. Don't just fuck up my thing.
Yeah. Okay. Hold on a second. Boop. Boop. There it is. Okay. She picks up a poster and she hands it to you.
Hmm.
You see it?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool, huh?
Yeah.
And then we just let them make their decisions based off of that.
And if they decide not to stay,
they can go back up topside.
this sounds pretty good. Can I make a suggestion?
We have ways of making sure that they won't come back and won't be able to tell people about us. They won't even know that they were ever here.
It's like
Wait,
a
how
mind
does
wipe
that
type of
happen?
thing.
It's something like that, sure.
How?
It's not very invasive at all.
May I make a suggestion?
Sure.
I read The Time Machine when I was in high school a couple of years ago.
Mm-hmm.
The Morlocks were the bad guys, weren't they?
No.
I'm pretty sure when I read the book.
See, that's the human in you talking. Here comes this man with his fancy technology and cringing on the Morlock society, forcing his way, his thoughts. And then when they, in their own right, because they eat things like him in their world, try to eat him, then they're wrong for doing what they normally would do.
I'm just saying
If he hadn't used that technology to travel to the future, they would have never tried.
I'm just saying maybe another like friendlier name.
It's on all our stationery. There's no way we're changing it.
Okay. All right. Just, something to think about. Back burner it, I guess.
And I'm just like, oh my god, I just can't believe this conversation.
Excellent.
All right.
So you can go ahead and let's arrange a little sport. Let's see what you got. What's under the hood, so to speak?
Well, like I said before, like my power isn't very combative at all. It's more of like a.
Well, then you
social
should be able
thing.
to. Oh, well, do enlighten me. A social as in how?
Well, like I can help influence like emotions.
Oh, so you're a lot like Annabelle.
I guess, and I'm like, what? Wait, what does Annabelle do again?
We don't know a lot about any
No, you
of
don't. She just said that off the
Right.
cuff.
Oh,
No.
okay.
Well,
So far, we know
anything.
about you, and we could figure out that Leech over here is leeching off our powers.
Right.
Leech looks out from behind the chair again, and then he goes back. Now, Reek is there. Okay, and there's.
Does he do anything besides stink?
Do you ask her that, or he's
Oh, God.
he's standing at the very back of the room? So
Yes.
Oh.
and she goes, unfortunately, our brother just he has a certain aroma about him, but it's quite effective when necessary. Yeah. Now there's also standing with her on the, and I guess because I didn't really explain this. I said there were several Morlocks that were up there, but I didn't really explain what they looked like. Right. Of course, there's Leech, and then there's Annabelle that is up there. Okay. And I said Annabelle just looks like a kind of like a worn down middle-aged housewife. That's all she looks like. Leech has got that green skin to him with the big old bug eyes and stuff.
Right.
There's
He
also
looks like a mutant.
a really big dude with he's got kind of mongoloid features to him with a really heavy brow. He's got no hair, he's bald, but like he's just like his arms, the knuckles are maybe a foot from off the ground. He's like not just a slab of beef, he's like a couple of slabs of beef put together. Okay. There is a lady that she's dressed in the Morlock fashion, which Morlock fashion is essentially post-apocalypse. It is, think of Mad Max, Road Warrior, Beyond Thunderdome. You pretty much have the Morlock style now. She's got really thin white hair. She's a little on the thin side herself, but she's got like cobwebs all over that just kind of like gently blow in the breeze. Like, and anytime like she moves or does something like this, just a little bit of it will like just taper off, what have you. There is another lady. She's kind of asides her attire, she looks like she could kind of be a model, and she glows with a ever-changing. It's almost as if she has her own internal disco ball going on, and she's got like this aura around her that changes colors and whatnot, and she's like glowing. It's not extremely bright or anything, but so then there's let me see here. Got her. Who is this one? Got that one. Who's that? Oh, okay. So it's just the last one. And then the last one that's up there is he's not really good to look at as far as a regular human. He's at about a 5'7", 5'8" guy, normal build, but his skin is like 2-3 sizes bigger than him. It all just sags and hangs on him and isn't just in folds and what have you. Like it just like rolls out the top of his shirt and stuff. It's like his skin is just way too large for his frame. So, yeah. So those are the guys that are up there in this little box thing right there. So,
Okay.
and I forgot what I was. Oh, she was asking if you guys want. Oh no, she was continuing to ask. So she turns back to Mental. And goes, well, I mean, if you're anything like Annalie, or Annabelle, you should be able to persuade whoever you're matched up against to just have a nice conversation or what have you. So, right?
Oh, I don't know. It's really more about, like I said, it's really more emotional. It's not like I talk them into it. It's like I try to.
Right. Well, here's the thing.
inside-
I kind of want it to happen. So.
You're not gonna let me out of this, are
I
you?
don't think we have a choice.
She takes a long drag off of her beard. She goes, "See, this one's smart. I can see why they call him Mental."
And then I'm just like, you know what? Can I get that beer now?
Just go right ahead.
Yeah, thanks. I think I'm gonna need that.
So, would you want to talk to your friends? You can see that we're not keeping anyone beyond their their own wishes. They're here.
Well, it seemed like Darian had wanted to leave because he was down there fighting in the pit.
No. Darian doesn't want to leave. The other.
So why was he in the?
Oh, the other one.
The one he killed.
Wait, what? What?
So Darian is your executioner?
Well, no, I wouldn't call him my executioner. I mean,
All right, he's your grand champion.
no, I wouldn't say that either. We were just testing him out too. I mean, he told us that he had this ability, and well, we wanted to see.
He told you? Did you know? I turned the game. Do you know this is what he could do?
He was very cryptic about what his powers were to me, and I'm
Like
a little
what? What
bit
did he say to
disappointed
you?
that he just blabbed to. I mean,
Right.
I did too, but I blabbed to everybody.
Proof yet again that once mutants are amongst their own kind, they feel more at ease.
Well,
See?
he was among his own. You know what? That logic is flawed because
You have the trappings of humankind all about you. But would you like to talk to your friends? You can see.
I would.
I
I
would. And I'm just like, okay.
All
yes.
right. And then after you talk to your friends, we can have our little display, and then look forward to a long relationship of helping our fellow mutant kind. Right, Mental?
Sure. Yeah. I'm all about helping. Yeah.
There you go. See, we both want the same thing. And when the war comes, you can come down and we'll
but
protect you.
that whole war thing, man. I'm just not like.
Yeah, we don't want it either. We would prefer to be left alone in a country of our own devices, but we all know that's not going to happen. So we prepare ourselves. We're getting ready for, the war. But anyway, and she turns and she goes, let's see, who is it? Oh, Annabelle, Leech, Sunder, will you do me a favor and walk these nice people down to where the new arrivals are at? Show them they're friends. Show them that they're fine, that they're doing okay. And Annabelle goes, of course. Just if you can follow me.
Okay.
Is Leech staying behind? I looked.
No, Leech is going. Leech is
Leech
going.
Hell, man.
Of course.
She called the really big guy Sunder, and he's going.
Sunder.
Oh, is that the guy that smells?
No, that's Reek.
That's Reek. That's right.
If you want, okay, Reek's going too.
No. I was just.
I thought you wanted him to come with you.
No, I was just curious.
Yeah.
I mean, I finally took a shower, so I don't really.
Yeah, give him a couple days. He'll Reek on his own.
There you go.
All right. Sorry, we're all following.
Sunder,
Okay.
Sundercat, ho!
So I was thinking, what I was thinking was Sunder, come into the Coliseum show.
That works too.
So you guys are Annabelle starts leading you guys on, like she's holding Leech's hand as they walk, right? And then there's the two of you, and then there's Sunder behind you, towering over you guys following. Okay. The crowd was starting to dissipate. And as you guys are walking away, and Annabelle's taking to what is obviously a set of stairs that are carved into that platform right there. Because remember, I was saying the arena was like you had the tunnel floor, and then it's inset was the arena. But there's like it's got like the handrails around it, sort of like a subway stairway almost.
Okay.
It's in the same thing. She's taking you over as she's walking you over to that. You can see some people starting to like stream out of the arena, and then you hear Callisto bellows out. She shouts and goes, "Oh no! Don't go anywhere, my fellow Morlocks. We have more excitement for you today. We have 2 super villains from up top. 2 mutants who are oppressed by the humankind that have come down to be amongst us. They're going to put on display their powers, and you will get to see the newest addition to the Morlock family." And she's going on like that. So,
Right.
Why did she call us villains?
I'm
again?
laughing. Jackson is laughing because he knows how much this upsets me. Like, see, it doesn't matter what they think. All we want to do is get our friends and get out of here.
And as you guys are walking, Annabelle like turns around and goes, "Oh, they call Magneto a villain too. Don't worry."
Well, I just stifle myself.
He's one of the greatest mutants of all time.
Uh-huh.
He fights for our rights against the humans.
I look to Jackson and just say, "Time machine, dude. Time machine."
So you get to the stairwell, and Annabelle leads you down the stairs. It goes down a couple of levels. Now, remember, I don't know if you guys remembered, I was telling you, a lot of the other settlements, Morlock settlements you guys were going through as you were coming, they had like, the fires and the barrels and bullshit like that. This place here, this main central like city place, has light. Okay. It's like jerry rigged on poles here and there, and up, some places where the ceiling, because this tunnel's a big dome, so where it's towards the dome isn't as high. There's some hanging from there and so forth, but it's not super bright. But it's bright enough that you can make your way without stumbling around.
Okay.
There are some lights in this stairwell that you guys go down. You go down basically 3 flights. Comes to a landing, and there is a doorway that leads into a large like a bunkhouse. Okay, and there's like, I don't know, say about 20 pairs of bunk beds in here, and there's a number of different mutants in here, Morlocks. But you did notice that at the front door, like when you first come in, there's 2 guards. 2 Morlocks that are definitely standing guard. They have weapons with them. Like one of them has like some sort of like bent up rebar sort of thing, and then another guy's got like a baseball bat with nails driven through it. Okay. And
his name is Negan.
Yeah.
No, that was barbed wire. Come on.
That's fair. That's true. Yeah.
There you go.
Sorry.
And so she leads you through, and she leads you back towards like almost the back. Now, for as many bunk beds as are in here, there's not a mutant per bed. Okay, there's like, with there being, like I said, 20 bunk beds, so there's 1 and 2, so you got basically 40 beds. There's maybe 10 of these beds are taken up. Okay.
Scattered like throughout.
Yeah, just here and there. Yeah. And Annabelle, as you guys are going through, she turns around again. This is the holding facility where new members of the family stay until we can find them permanent housing in one of the settlements.
Okay. And how long does that usually take?
Oh, not long at all. After we determine how effective their mutant abilities will be, it will put them into an order of their importance to the family.
Okay. And I'm just curious. So, like, what are some of the more important ones you're looking for?
Oh, that's hard to say. We have to know the mutant first before we can determine it.
Is a healer considered more important than
Oh, a healer would be fantastic. We
than
have one. His name is Healer, as a matter of fact.
perfect? But is that something that's more important than, like, say, someone who can be an engineer of sorts, like they can make structures?
Oh, both would be highly prized.
Well,
Highly prized.
that's what I'm saying. But, like, what's the order in that? Like,
Well, those who have more skills that are a benefit to the family have a higher rank in the society. That's all.
Okay.
And then, as you guys are being led down, you can see at the far end, on these bunk beds, are a couple of familiar faces. And there, on essentially where there's been some bunk beds that have been pushed to the sides and whatnot and pushed together, on the ground in a pile of like blankets and different things along these lines, is a very large and disfigured Jimmy.
Oh boy.
Sitting on the floor. And on the bed next to him is Wanda.
Okay.
And then on the bed next to her is Darian. And they see you guys coming.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm just like, guys, what's up? How are you doing?
And Annabelle goes, go ahead. You guys can go over and talk to them. We'll stay
I
over
didn't
here."
wait. I just went right up to them.
Oh, she says that to your back then. Well, she turns, I guess, to Squall and says that to him.
I'm already over there. Are you guys okay?
How far away are we now from Leech, roughly?
You're basically 30 feet because they stop and give you guys a little bit of distance to have a little bit of privacy.
I tried just to create a little bit of wind.
All right.
Nothing?
Okay. Give me a roll.
I'm going to do...
First roll of the night, ladies and gentlemen.
Woo-hoo.
Just a little air animation. Just a little some...
Yeah, just like a little bit of a miniature cyclone in your hand.
24. No.
Yep, nothing happens. You were correct.
Excellent. Yeah.
Okay, so you guys go over there, and Wanda gets up and goes, Jackson? And Darian gets up, but he doesn't say anything because you can tell he's like, he wants to say something, but he doesn't want to say something because he's afraid he's going to, he doesn't want to cut her off if she's going to say something. You know, he's got this whole indecision thing going on.
I'm wearing the super suit now, too. Not the, because remember
Gotcha.
I put it on when, what's her name?
Oh,
was
yeah.
asking
You were
about
all
it.
excited about that.
Okay, and when Wanda stands up and she goes, Jackson, then Jimmy stands up and goes, Blue White Man hurt me!
No. Oh, God, no. No. I got my hands up. I'm like, Jimmy, no. You know me, buddy. Whoa.
And then all of a sudden, you guys feel it. You feel it as if your powers kick in.
Oh, shit.
And then you hear Annabelle go, Jimmy, we've talked about this. Behave yourself. These are our new friends. And and he looks at her, oh, friends. Oh.
And I'm just like, okay, great. Wow, how did that happen? I look over at Annabelle, and I'm just like,
She just like waves at you. He'll be fine now.
okay, great, awesome, Jimmy. Are you okay?
Wanda, how are you? Darian, how are you?
I'm fine. Jimmy's still well. And she reaches over and she just touches him. And you go, like she was going to say, he's still this,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But she didn't want to say anything out loud she didn't want to upset him.
How are you
and
guys
he's just-
doing down here?
Well, we're all right. Yeah. yeah, we're okay. I
Are you here voluntarily?
yeah, I
Yeah, I
guess you could
getcha.
call it that.
Um,
Well, it's
I mean, you guess. No. I don't
Wanda
know.
looks over at Darian and goes, Darian loves it down here. He doesn't want to leave. Well, it makes sense, Wanda, if you think about it. But
Listen, and I just like Darian Betty. If you want to stay, that's great. That's fine. I don't want to like make you stay somewhere where you don't want to be. If you want to be here, that's fine. We can still be friends. I'll come down and visit. You come up and visit. That's fine. And then I look over at Wanda. But Wanda, I need to know if you don't want to be here. You need to tell me.
well, it's early yet, so I can't. They said that they'll be able to help Jimmy, but they haven't done anything yet. Now, granted, we've only been here for like a hot second, so I guess I just need to be patient, But
Well, like
I mean,
how did you even say? They say how they were going to help him.
no.
Are they going to like?
I mean, how the
reverse
hell
what
did
they
he get this way? I don't even know how he got to be like this.
That's what I'm asking you. Like,
I don't know.
Can they reverse this? Is it possible?
They said they could help him, so
All right. All right. So let me ask you this: if they can't help him, do you still want to stay?
I don't know. I mean, he can't go back upstairs. He can't be out there, not like this.
Yeah. I just
But
kind of
then
look
she
over at him.
she looks at you, and she's giving you this look like, I don't know what I would do. It's like 1,000 words in the look.
Yeah.
And she's just like, I don't really know what I can do. Everything's changed. Everything's changed. And then she points at herself. Do you know what I mean?
All right.
And she goes, Jimmy.
I think I want to do an investigation.
She
roll
goes.
here.
She gets Jimmy down. She gets his head. She goes, Jimmy, baby, do me a favor. Go lay down for a little bit. I want you to be nice and rested. For if anything happens, you got to be able to protect me. And he goes, protect Wanda. Well, him the blue guy, and then you hear from Annabelle. He goes, oh, all right. Oh. And he starts walking away back to that nest thing that he had made. And after he's a little bit out of earshot, Wanda turns around and goes, "What, am I going to have a relationship with that?" I mean,
I don't know how you could. He's a little bit high strung.
Yeah, I'm strong. That's it.
I love Jimmy but
no, I understand.
This isn't a man you can have.
This isn't Jimmy anymore.
Yeah, I feel so terrible for saying that, but it's just.
No,
but if there's a chance to help him, I gotta try.
Okay, I understand. I totally get it. But again, you need to think about the possibility of he's going to be like this.
And if they can't help him, then who up top can help him?
I have no idea. I mean, we still have no idea what AIM did to them. I mean, AIM was taken by S.H.I.E.L.D.
We did give one of the mutated mutants to S.H.I.E.L.D.
Right.
Well, there's another one down here. Don't forget.
Oh, is he down here?
Yeah.
Oh.
All right. Well, that's good news.
Oh, that's so great. And I'm just like, ooh, boy.
I thought you guys knew.
No.
That's why you're here, isn't it?
We're here for you guys. You and
looking for
Darian.
You guys.
Oh, well, we're here, and so's the other guy.
All right. Well, better here than down there.
Wait, what other
up
guy?
there,
Wait,
I guess. The
Darian
guy that
about?
beat the shit out of me. The guy that did this, and I show my cast.
Yeah. No, the other guy like Jimmy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They got him a couple days ago. He's been doing hard labor for him.
Yeah, well, that's what they're going to be doing with Jimmy. That's what they're going to be doing with all of us pretty soon.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what to say. I mean, a lot of what Callisto says makes sense, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I need time. I that's all it is. I got to think about it.
Okay.
So,
okay, that's fair.
And then she holds up her hand, and her hand turns to metal, and then it goes to a point. And if I want to get out of here, and then it goes back to normal.
The problem is that little green dude.
Yeah. well, I'm smart. I want to make my. There's only one of him.
Well, yeah. And listen, and he's just a kid. You don't want to like hurt him.
I'm not gonna hurt him.
No,
Come on,
just
Jackson.
no. I know. I know. I'm just saying.
I think we need to find another way out of here besides fighting.
I think that's the thing. We need to be able.
Well, you guys are gonna fight, huh?
No.
Well,
no,
we
no.
actually are gonna fight. We've got a match. It's a like a charity match, you know. It's not for.
Yeah. Everybody that they're questionable about fights. Everybody. We fought when we got in here. It wasn't to the death. I mean, it's not like Darian. Well, that's not.
Yeah, Darian, you told her what you could do, and you were very vague with me.
Yeah.
Well,
Darian, I never pushed, but I thought at least you would be willing at some
I
point
asked
to
you
share.
specifically.
come on, guys, stop. I mean, he
I'm
seems
a
like
little
you.
upset.
I've done
He's
nothing
getting up,
but help you.
He's starting to get upset. He is. He's starting to like. And
I
Wanda
almost
goes.
want him to. I've done nothing but help you, and you.
Wanda gives you the. What the fuck you doing? Shut the hell up!
And
Look.
she's.
There he goes.
All right,
Sometimes
all right,
I can't control it. You know.
all right.
You
And I
can
put my
control
hand
who
up.
you tell and who you don't, can't you?
And I go, Eugene, all right, relax. And I could see like he's starting to get wound up. Like, all right,
Yeah.
it's okay, buddy. You had your reasons. It's fine. We
His
all
eye,
know
his
now.
eye teeth get a little.
And I pat him on the chest like, easy, buddy. We all know now. We all know now. It's fine. We're all on the same page. It's fine. And
Yeah.
again, if you
I'm
want
staying, and you should too, Wanda.
to,
These are mutants, Wanda. They're here to help us. They're not. You know, if you were down here, this would have never happened to Jimmy.
and I kind of look over at Squall like, wow, can't argue with that.
That's the wrong argument to finally.
It's the truth.
It is true.
It's true. And Wanda just throws her hands up in the air and goes, so
All right.
are you guys staying? What's going on with you? I mean, obviously, you know, I know that you're superheroes up top, or are
We're
you
not
superheroes?
We're
No, we're not.
Oh, you are
superheroes.
super villains.
No, we're
the
heroes.
news was
We're
We're
right.
not
Superheroes.
super villains either. No,
We're
we're not
superheroes.
villains.
Look at the suit.
No,
Well-
fine. He's a superhero, and I just pointed at
You're a
him.
villain and he's a hero.
No, he's
No,
a
I'm not.
hero
There's
too.
no
We're
villains.
partners.
There's no villains here.
Oh,
Listen, this whole thing
superheroes.
started, and I look and I grab Wanda. I was like, "Listen, this whole thing started." You went what?
Wanda!
and I look and all right, and I'm gonna try. All right, I'm just gonna try this. I look at Jimmy dead in the eyes.
Uh-huh.
I'm just like, buddy, I'm your friend. It's Jackson. And I'm
Okay,
gonna
give
try
me a
to-
roll.
All right.
Dun, 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 dun. Yeah,
Oh,
it goes,
91.
"Woohoo!"
That's
and you do
real
that when
good,
you do
yeah.
that this time. It's like the recognition. You can see the recognition in his face. You know, it's almost as like a dog when they realize, oh, that's my master.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like they're just doing their own thing, and like he goes, Jackson.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah. I'm not gonna hurt Wanda.
Oh,
I just try to
Jackson.
talk.
And he gets up and he comes lumbering over and he just picks you up in a big hug, pulls you up off the ground. You're like,
Okay, all right. And I'm just kind of like,
and Wanda's like, Jackson,
just
you put him down.
"Ah."
Jimmy, put him down. You're going to hurt him. And go back to your bed.
Why don't we send him after them?
He goes back and he gets on his bed.
And I go look back at Wanda. I was like, Wanda, listen, this whole thing started because you guys went missing. This is what this was
Are you
all
trying
about.
to blame me for
No.
this?
I'm
No,
not
not
blaming
at all.
you. I'm just explaining, like, we're not trying to be superheroes.
Yes,
We
we
were
are.
just
Yes,
looking
we
for
are.
you guys.
Yes, we are.
Shut up.
We
And
need
I'm
to
just
get
looking
out
at
of
him.
here.
Shut the fuck up. You shut your fucking hole. I'm sick of you.
Darian like gets, because Darian has come closer to the conversation. He's kind of standing next to Wanda and he just like leans over to they're kind of like my aunt and uncle.
You shut your fucking hole. I'm
We-
done with you.
We need to find a way out of here.
We're gonna get it out of here. I just wanted this to be clear. We are not superheroes. We're not super villains.
Right
We
now,
were
you're
coming
not
here
being
down.
very heroic.
We came down
you're
here
right.
to look for you. That's all this was all about. You guys want to hang out here?
And
They can
Wanda
help
like
Jimmy.
looks forward and she like pulls down the collar of your shirt a little bit. What's this in here? Why are you wearing a
And I
turtleneck?
That's
smack
a
her hand
super-
away. I just smack her hand. Like,
It's a
that's
super
not
suit.
important. That's
Super
it.
suit.
Stay on
Totally a
track.
super
Everybody's
suit.
talking about all this other bullshit. I want to be clear about it. No, we
Super
were here.
suit.
We were looking for. Shut up! It's not a super suit. Nelson's just like losing it. It's like, damn it! All I wanted to do was save my friends. But I thought my friends were in trouble. But no, they're not in trouble. They want to
All
stay.
right. Can
Maybe they can get help.
in
All I
this
wanted.
in this room, so the people that came in are on one side of the room with the door? Is there a door there?
Yes. But they're think of it like
And
this.
we're 30
Think
feet
of it-
away. How much room is left to the opposite side?
You're against the wall. They were
Shit.
back against the back wall. So you can't like hurry up and go further and think you can get out of range.
Well, right. Do I feel like we can still use our powers right now?
Mm-hmm. It
I'm
appears
going-
Well,
that
I just used mine.
I'm
it appears
going
that Leech had you had turned
taking it down. Yeah.
Okay.
turned it down, but
The tr-
obviously he can do it at will.
Right.
So
Right. I guess that was just they wanted to see what I could do.
So as Mental's making this big hullabaloo,
Not a hullabaloo. Everybody's like going off in these tangents. I'm like, no.
I'm
Don't
going
follow
to, and I don't want to do it, and I'm not going to hurt him, but I'm going to shove him into the wall, and I'm going to like tackle him
Me.
in a way that, yes, you, in a way
Me.
that like we're sort of like wrestling on the ground. And
Okay.
making a commotion. I'm going to try to knock some stuff over if I can. If there's like a bunk bed close by, I'm going to bump into it, knock it over, cause a distraction. And I'm going to say, as I'm like down on the ground wrestling him, just say, we need to find a way out of here. Right now, we've got a giant mutant freak and a guy who can turn into a werewolf. Maybe we can use this to our advantage to distract them and get the fuck out of here.
And I'm just like, what the fuck? What?
Okay,
And
so
I let him push me off as if he's strong enough to do that.
okay,
I let
so
him push
that's
off.
what.
And I said, all right, you've got to calm down.
Okay, so this is the intention. This is what you want to have happen. You go after him
Yeah.
and you tackle him. So Jackson's over there, no fucking super suit, and then the next thing you know, Squall just tackles you. So you have that part of it,
Right.
and then he's wrestling you to the ground, which is super easy.
Right,
Easy,
yeah.
right?
And
right.
I'm making
Basically-
I want to make it look like more of a struggle than it is.
So it's like
Yeah.
you're fighting your sister.
Yeah.
It's just like,
Well, here's the thing: would Arnold really have problems wrestling Urkel to the ground?
No, no, no.
exactly.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
still, I want to make it look like he's and
Okay,
I want to make a
that's fine.
commotion.
If you want to make yourself look bad, that's okay. That's not a problem. So you do that. You tackle him to the ground. As soon as you tackle him to the ground, you feel the
God damn it.
power nullification goes back into effect.
Uh-huh.
And Annabelle goes, "Is everything all right?"
Yeah, he's just pissing me off.
I'm just like, all right, fine. Get up, dust myself off.
I hope
And
he
then
heard
that's
what I
when-
said, and I can't talk to him about it. But I'm going to turn around and say, "All right, who the fuck am I fighting?
That's when Reek comes down into the thing and goes,
Am I fighting
Oh.
him? Good.
"Yeah, that's right on time. Yeah, there we go. Cool. We were just getting ready to say it's time for the Come on, blue and white man. What's your superhero name again? What'd you call yourself? Was that
Squall.
Angel
What's
Soft?
yours? Stink
Angel
ass.
Soft. Jackson belts out and laughs. Angel Soft.
And he goes, "All right, guys, follow me."
All right, I follow.
Okay,
I gotta figure out a new plan here.
Okay, so you guys all, as a group,
Mhm.
Wanda and Annabelle actually looks over as you guys get to walk over and start working. Annabelle looks over at him and says, "You can all go up and watch now if you like." And so they're leaving too, going to go up to sit in the arena to watch. This guy Reek takes you basically through the doorway where you came in, where the stairs came down.
Mhm.
Okay.
Mhm.
And as you exit out the door past the two guards, you can see that there was another door underneath the stairs that when you guys came down, you couldn't see because you came down, you went right through these doors.
Right.
Coming back the other way, you see this door over there
Mhm.
behind the thing. He goes over, he opens that door, lets you guys go through. A lot of you go through, and it goes into essentially everybody's seen this before. I would think if you've ever seen a gladiator movie.
Oh yeah,
Uh-huh.
Okay, it's like
including the movie Gladiator.
very much so. It's where there's all kinds of like these rooms, like little cells
Mhm.
where like a gladiator could get ready and what have you.
Yeah.
And he leads over to these double doors that are there inside this room. It's empty. There's nobody else in here though, even though it's got room for like maybe a dozen different people to get ready to go into the thing to fight. And the guy Reek turns around and looks at you guys and goes, "All right, you guys just choose whoever you want to go first, and then when there's the bell rings," and he points up at on the wall. There's a bell with a like a wire connected to it that goes into the wall. So when the bell rings, whichever you want, go out first, go into the arena, and yeah.
And I'm like, well, we're a team. We kind of go together.
Yeah, that's not the deal.
I'm not. Huh? What?
That Callisto said no. You guys are going out individually. So figure out, make peace with your God, do whatever you got to do. Okay. And then so he leaves, and Annabelle she stays there with Leech.
God, fuck.
And she goes, "It'll be okay. You boys don't worry. It just go out, do the best you can, and then it'll be over. And then we can go on.
It's not to the death, right? We're not fighting to the death.
No. You are two valuable commodities. Callisto, you have to trust Callisto. She might be a little bit rough around the edges, but she has your best interest in mind. You have to believe that."
Okay.
Okay.
So they've basically said we get to choose who goes first.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm
It's
gonna
a-
walk
Not to the death.
I'm gonna walk up to Jackson, and I'm gonna give him a hug, and I'm gonna say loudly, "I'm sorry for attacking you earlier," and then quietly, in a whisper, I'm gonna say, "How potent is your mental ability? Can you use it to get the crowd on your side?"
Whoa! No.
Now, while you're asking him that, you hear,
Oh, Lord. Who's this?
What's that?
it's coming from one of the cells. Ugh.
We're looking around.
Yeah.
And then there's out of one of these cells, this guy gets up. He's got a matted beard, just all kinds of twisted, and he's got these clothes on that are raggedy with holes in them. His hair's all long and greasy and whatnot, and he gets up, and you hear the click clink 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 of the chains, and he stands up and he cracks his back. I'm sorry, Annabelle. You need me to do anything? He's like, "Oh no, Wyatt. No, these gentlemen are just going out. No need to do anything else." And he comes like walking over, bling, bling, and the chains are kind of rattling and what have you. And despite him, he looks like he's a slightly malnourished and whatnot, but rather athletic looking guy. He definitely looks like somebody really well put together. And even with the chains, because he doesn't have chains on his hands, he's got them between his feet. And
they're linking his feet.
Yeah, he's got like two shackles and chain in between them. and he like reaches down, he grabs the chain between the two of them because there's enough that he can hold on to it, and it's easier, so he's not dragging it. And he comes walking over and he goes, superheroes. Well, a superhero, and then a guy, a little
He's
guy.
another superhero. He's just
Is he?
in the suit.
No, I'm not.
He doesn't wear a
No.
super suit.
He does. It's not underneath the clothes because that's what you do. You put him
He
underneath
should probably
clothes.
wear that, don't you think? I mean,
I
for
think
the
he should, especially if
aesthetics.
he's going to fight
Yeah.
in an arena.
Yeah, if you're going to
All
put
right.
on a show, you should probably wear your
Who
super
are you?
suit.
Well,
by the way?
are you fighting?
No. I'm a slave. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
you're
You
a
seem
slave,
pretty
and I'm
happy
like,
about it.
whoa, wait a second. Well, you're a slave,
Yeah.
and you seem okay with this.
Oh, hell no. But what am I going to do?
All
You
right.
know what? I appreciate your attitude. That's a great attitude to have.
It's like, they.
How did that
Yeah.
happen? I thought everybody was free down here. Are you a mutant?
No, I'm a human. I'm a-
Oh, that's why you're a
Oh.
slave.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. See,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a long
Well, what-
story.
Oh, and we don't have time for this,
Yeah,
do we?
we're gonna.
He
fight in
looks
the
at you and he
arena.
goes, I understand the whole superhero thing.
"Oh, you were a superhero."
Yeah, used to be.
But,
Yeah.
now
But
you've
I
changed
thought you
up.
weren't a mute. You were a mute. You weren't a mutant. How were you
No.
a superhero?
Not everybody mutants a superhero.
You don't need to
Every
be a
superhero's mutant.
superhero. You don't need to be a mutant to be a superhero.
Iron Man's not a mutant, I don't think.
No.
Yeah,
I
but
don't-
he had.
well, he's
got
a
suit of
bodyguard. He's-
armor.
That's Tony Stark's bodyguard. I mean,
Well,
who knows
so, I
what's
mean, this is
underneath
the
there.
bodyguard, isn't it? I mean, Iron Man. That does, regardless of who he is in relationship to Tony Stark, doesn't
Right.
necessarily mean he's a mutant.
Yeah, that's
Good
what I'm saying.
Cover. I like it. Nice.
It's like, I have a special set of skills that, well, I'm quite effective, but when outnumbered by a bunch of, he looks over. No offense, Annabelle. No offense, Leech. By a bunch of mutants that are crazy out there, and so I ran across them as they were doing one of their roundups, as they call them, and I tried stopping them, and then,
What was your superhero name?
you wouldn't have heard of me. I was long story. Let's just put it this way: I was new to town. I just
I'm new to town.
I hadn't been in town for more than a week.
I've been here.
Thought
for a
I was
few
going to
weeks
try
now.
and like do some good since I was new to town. It's what I
You were
did.
new to New York City, and
Well-
you figured there weren't enough heroes, so you're going to try your hand at doing it yourself.
Well, while you're being so
I'm just
snippy
trying to
about
paint
it,
a
He's
picture
really he's
Yeah.
having a rough
Is he-
day.
he's kind of bitchy right now.
He's
huh?
not
I'm just- hey,
usually
man, I'm not-
like
I'm the
this.
one who's
I'm
chained
just-
up.
Yeah, he is the slave, I say to Jackson.
Yeah.
All right, fine. I'm sorry. I'm just like it. Just
Like I said,
like,
it's
anyway.
Like,
go
let's
ahead.
not question his
Go ahead.
life choices. I mean, the guy's
Right.
having a rough to go here.
Right,
long and
okay.
complicated. I don't.
All right, who's
anyway.
going first? Your choice.
Ding, 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 ding.
All right,
Ding,
fine.
ding,
I'll go
ding.
first.
Shit. All right.
And I start taking off the top layer of my clothing.
Oh,
Oh,
he put on
there's the super
There you
suit.
go. Looks great.
There it
I
is.
start doing
Looking
that.
good.
Yeah.
All
And
right,
why-
and
why
I
Don't
it's all
forget,
like,
don't
yeah.
forget the mask part.
the mat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Pull the hood up.
Yeah, you
pull
got
the
to have
mask
that.
up.
If
And,
this was a comic book, people want to see you.
He looks
in
great,
costume.
doesn't he?
He needs a little padding.
And like with
I'm
like
not
every
gonna lie.
step, like a little more is changing. I
Yeah,
pull the
do-
fanny
do-
pack around.
Do you work out at all? You should probably.
He
Yeah,
doesn't
look
well,
at-
need
yeah, I
to.
kind of do. I kind of do because
No.
I wasn't top. I
No,
wasn't.
you-
I'm
you
not
don't really, do
strong,
you?
but
Okay.
I know how to fight.
He's
Yeah.
not. Yeah, just leave
I
him
guess I would
alone.
tell people
Everybody-
that,
you guys
too.
have both got to just cool
Yeah.
out. We're all in a bad
What?
predicament here. There's no reason to make fun of one another. Let's just all
I was just
chill.
asking, because I just coming to town full of superheroes trying to be a superhero and all.
Not
just
every,
busting your balls.
not every superhero needs to fight with fists.
You got that right. You got that right.
Look-
Hey, well, anyway, all
Anyway,
joke,
I'm walking out.
all
there.
joking aside, Skinny. Good luck.
Thanks.
It's mental. His name's Mental.
Oh, mental. All right, that's catchy. And what's your name?
I'm Squall. It's a violent gust of wind.
Yeah, I know what it is, but okay. All right, cool. And he goes, "There's a viewing portal over here if you want to watch and see how it
Yeah,
does."
I do actually.
Okay, so you open up the door. I mean, it's unlocked. It's just there for you to go
Right.
out.
Okay.
And then as you go out, then the slave, the guy that's there, then he goes back and he closes the door behind you. Boom. And then he
Of
goes,
course does.
"Come on over here. I'll show you where it's at."
All
Which
right.
is just like literally like right around the corner, so that you can and then be able to watch.
Yeah.
So what happens is you come out now. You're on the floor of that arena. Okay, when you come out, the crowd starts cheering. Hey! Now there's a ton of people in the stands. Granted, it's empty here, but just imagine a bunch
All
of
right.
imagine
if you
Thunderdome.
Sure.
Tina Turner's over here singing, getting the crowd pumped. Now on the sand here these are remember the 4 people I was describing up in the box
Mhm.
up here.
Right.
It's these 4 that are down here. So there's this dude up here with all the extra skin. Okay.
Right.
His name, and I'll just start using their names. This is Doughboy. Okay.
Okay.
Then there's the girl with the internal disco ball light thing shimmering right here. Her name is Kaleidoscope. Okay. There's this lady right here. Okay. That has the wispy cobwebs off of her.
Mhm.
Okay, she's right here. Her name's is surprisingly Webbs. And then down here is Reek.
Reek.
Yeah.
So Reek, Webs, Kaleidoscope, and what was the other one? First one?
Doughboy.
Doughboy.
Boy.
Okay.
So they're all there, and Callisto shouts, and the crowd starts quieting down. Well, everyone, now we're going to see what our newest family member can do. They are you get to choose your opponent.
Oh. Okay.
We are nothing but fair here at
Okay.
the Morlocks.
Yeah, that's the word I'd use.
I'm looking at okay. Well, definitely not Kaleidoscope, because I have a feeling those bright lights will definitely get in my eyes, and I won't be able to make eye contact with this on her.
Okay.
Webs. Probably not. Same thing. I'm looking at anything that can obstruct my vision. I don't
Mhm.
want. So
Gotcha.
definitely not the webs.
Okay.
Doughboy. Oh man, I don't know. Something about him just freaks me out. Like I don't know what it is. I don't know what his power could be with all that skin.
Right?
So that's what I'm saying. Like that's a big unknown. I have no idea what to expect with
Then
that.
there's a stinky dude.
And then there's the stinky dude. I just want to stay away from him. But you know what? I'm gonna go against Reek. I'll pick Reek.
Okay. So what do you say? Is I choose Reek.
All right. I was like, all right, and I just got to point over it. I was like, I choose Reek as my opponent.
Reek it is. All right. Let's get into rock and roller. Now, when I sound the horn, well, do what you do.
All right.
All right. So then there's somebody like blows an air horn. All right.
Okay.
So what are you going to do? And then I'll say
Well,
what he's
what
going to
can
do.
I do? I mean, I'm gonna try to get him. I don't know. You know what? I'll try the friendship thing, because we're all supposed to be friends, right? So I'm gonna make him like, hey, make him fall in love with me to the point where he doesn't want to hurt me or something.
Gotcha. All right. Cool. That's good. That's good. Okay. He's going to use. Well, he's going to use his Reek.
Of course he is. Of course he is.
I probably would have been better off fighting him because I could blow the stink away from me.
So
Oh.
here we go. Just roll 1d10, and we'll see who gets to go first.
Well, this is your initiative, yeah?
Yep. We both
So whatever
declared what
your
we're doing.
bonus is, I think it's +2.
Yeah, whatever your intuition is. So I'm gonna open that up.
Okay.
Here's mental
Well, there's an initiative roll button right on your...
on your character
Page,
sheet.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got remarkable intuition. That's pretty good.
6.
6. Oh, he still gets to go first though.
Oh, you got what did you get?
You got a 7. Beat you by 1, baby.
Damn it.
Okay, so all you see is Reek go, and he's like blowing his armpit funk towards you. Okay, so what I need you
I knew
to
a guy like that. His name was Stinky Larry.
kid, really?
No, like in real life. He wouldn't blow his armpits, but he was kind of like Reek. Really nice guy, but Stinky Larry.
Stinky Larry, huh?
So, let's see. First of all, I gotta check this endurance out on your guy. Ooh.
Endurance on me.
Yeah, your endurance is only good. Let's see, that's... so this is an automatic effect.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Sort of like, you know how when you mind fuck people and they can't do
Right.
nothing about it?
Right.
The
Okay.
same thing's happening here.
He's just
so
nose fucked you.
he sure as fuck did. You are bombarded by the most pungent, foul smell you think you've ever smelled in your life. You are hacking and coughing. Your eyes begin watering uncontrollably. Snot is just rivering down your mask underneath it. It's just, and your nose just starts running terribly. You are now currently at -3 CS
Oh man.
to do anything.
Oh, shit.
And that includes using your power because you can't concentrate because of the overwhelming stench you have out.
Okay.
So you're amazing. Let's drop it 3 ranks. 1, 2, 3. Okay, cool. You no longer have an automatic
It's
control on
excellent.
Oh man.
you. Because
Okay.
of that, you can't just look at him and go, yo, who's your friend?
I know.
If only you got 2
If you-
more on your
if you
initiative roll.
if you'd have beat him on the Inish, if you'd have beat him on the Inish, this would have been over.
Yeah.
That's what it really
Yeah.
came down to. Okay, so
That sucks.
go ahead and make your roll.
All right. Damn it! I wanted this. Wait a minute. I'm sorry. What am I
You're rolling on
here?
excellent now, so roll
Yeah,
your D.
so just roll the
100.
D100.
Oh right. Okay, that's right.
Oh,
Oh
That's
come
not-
on!
that's not gonna do it.
Oh.
It's a 7.
Definitely can't.
Oh,
You
So-
really were affected by this stink.
you really
Oh,
were.
obviously.
So you're all like trying to wipe all the tears out of your eyes so you can see him properly, and he's just walking up to you, and it goes all like, "Uh-oh, I'm feeling a rumbling." Okay, now we gotta roll. We gotta roll Inish again because he's going to use his Reek power on you again. A
God.
different part of it. And yeah, man. Oh, and he beat you in a 3.
What's your bonus? How can you have a 2? Don't you have a +2?
Oh, my initiative? No.
+1.
No, you do have
No.
you won. You
I
won.
won.
Yeah, because your initiative, it obviously is not.
It didn't roll anything. It just gave the +2,
Yeah, it
Oh.
didn't.
which is
Oh,
weird.
because I hit roll. Okay, should I roll it then?
No,
Roll
your
again, then?
initiative was it just rolled a 2. So it
What's
didn't
your
do-
bonus? What does it say next to initiative? What's your
His
what-
bonus
doesn't say
is
anything.
3. His bonus is 3.
Mine's 3.
He's got remarkable intuition, which gives you a +3.
Oh
Yes.
Okay,
You're-
so you actually got a 6.
Oh, okay.
So you got to remember, anytime you
Five.
roll initiative, you get +3.
A 5. So he actually won the last round.
That's all right. It already.
Oh.
Yeah, but
So you won this round, though.
Okay.
So just do a 1d10 and then add 3 to it from here on out.
Okay. Got it.
So what are you gonna do? He's using his Reek. I guess we
All
should have
right.
asked what you were doing before you
Yeah.
rolled, because
Right. All right. Well,
not that it
like,
matters.
I'm like wiping it away. I'm like, the only way I'm going to be able to make eye contact with this guy is if I'm right in his face, and I realize that. So,
You also have a mind blast.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting about that.
That's why I reminded you. It's on your
Thank you. All right, so yeah, screw that. I'm going to use the Mind Blast to just kind of push him back.
Well, it doesn't do that,
But it'll still maybe knock him out.
it
You never
might-
know.
Maybe knock him down.
It might do it depending on how you roll. It's not something that you
Yeah.
can dictate. So
Okay.
because it's a force, right? Almost positive.
Kinetic
this
bolt.
is a
Hang on,
force-
hang on.
Kinetic bolt. That's a force bolt. So that's just like blunt damage. So you can stagger him or you can slam him, which is what you need to do to push him back.
Right. Okay.
So
And
okay,
it's excellent.
yeah, that's the power. Oh, wait a minute, no, it's not.
Yeah.
To shoot, 1, 2, 3. You'll be shooting at 4 because you have -3 due to the
Oh,
effects of the reek.
damn it.
Oh shit! I forgot about that. That
Okay.
sucks.
All right, but no, I'm still going to do it though.
Do it. Give us a D100. Let's see what you got. Oh,
Okay, that's
87.
better.
I'm pretty sure that's a hit.
That's got to be.
87 on 4. First yellow. Nice.
Okay.
So, with a blunt, you might have slammed him. I'm gonna give him a roll. Okay, cool. Let's check out this endurance my man got here. Ooh. You got a yellow. You didn't slam him anywhere, but you hit him and did damage, which is important. Okay. So I have to keep track of that. Shoot. Okay. I'm pretty sure you're. Let's see. Go down here. That's it. 16. Got it. Okay. Phew. It hurt him. He goes, "Ow!" Now he's going to do his power.
Before we do this, did we get any awarded karma for last time?
I didn't give it to you guys.
No.
You guys,
no.
you guys can both have 50 to put into your pools.
Yeah.
But your regular karma reset.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
got that.
Yep.
So go ahead and put 50 into your for the last time. Okay. And oh jeez. Oh man, that so sucks. Okay.
Did he miss or did he kill him?
No, because basically what's happening here is these. Remember when you're just mind fucking everybody and they can't really do anything to you about it? Sort of like the reverse is going on right now.
This is payback, huh? Okay.
Yeah. So basically, what happens this time? He like turns around and just goes. It just farts in your general direction, and then poof, there's this whole big green cloud of gas that just like materializes out of nowhere.
Oh man.
And in your weakened state, like you are now stunned for 4 rounds.
Oh, okay, great.
So basically, there's nothing you can do right now.
Great. So I'm like, am I like out cold or just
So
unresponsive or?
you're just basically what ended up happening is that the gas it takes on a whole nother intensity to the point where you just fall down and you're like you really can't even move or do anything. And then he just walks over to you and goes, that was kind of cool how you shot me. Ow. But Rick wins, baby. Rick wins. And then the gas starts to dissipate. And when you come around, your Reek's not in there.
Okay.
And it's just you on the sands. And Callisto goes, yeah. Good job.
And I'm like, I told you it's not a
do that.
combative thing.
And we see that. And this is why you need to be part of the family. We can protect you. But you go ahead and go back in and you can tell your friend that he'll be next when the bell rings.
All right.
So you were in there, and this is while you're in there with Wyatt, right? This guy.
Yep.
He's sitting there, and you're watching. He goes, "What is it your friend does?"
He usually hides behind me in situations like this.
I can understand
Yeah.
that. He's like, ooh, oh, Yeah, Reek's got him in the Reek. Oh,
Yeah.
man. If he throws up in that mask, that's nasty. That's nasty. Yeah, he probably is. Here comes the green. He's down. Yeah. Reek's kind of tough. Yeah. So, hey, good luck, man. Hopefully you're a little bit better than this guy.
What do you know about the other three?
Oh, the other three?
What does the skin guy do?
He's kind of gross, man, because he kind of like wraps people up in his skin.
All right, that is gross. What does the one with the kaleidoscope do?
She's basically fireworks. She doesn't really do much of anything.
And then webs.
Like her name, just like you would think.
Shoots webs.
Do you ever know? Hey, do you know of a guy named Spider-Man?
Yeah, I've heard of him. Some of the news.
You ever seen any of the videos of him like shooting webs?
No, I heard about it though.
Similar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't got a lot of, I'm from Cleveland. We don't have a lot of video of.
Oh, Cleveland.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you're here now.
Yeah.
So this-
no, it's
this-
much better. Much better. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, better than down here at least, right?
Well, I mean, this sucks
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
far. And honestly, I'm kind of miss Cleveland. I'm not gonna be since I've been to New York. It's been pretty shitty.
Oh, well, you got to know the right spots to go to. I really don't know the right spots, but it's not.
No,
really-
obviously not, because you're stuck down here as a slave.
Yeah, well, it's complicated. Anyway,
That's what you said.
your friend's getting up there. Yeah.
I guess I gotta go.
All right. Hey, good luck, man.
Yeah, thanks. No, good talking to you.
All right. So we get our guy. I'm just gonna put old Mental over there.
Yeah.
Mental comes are in the door.
Boom! Giant squall. Well, darn it.
Boom.
Are you going to
Oh.
are you going to talk it all to
Are we passing each other in the
yeah,
hallway?
yeah,
Okay.
basically
Yeah,
he's
so
coming in.
how are you feeling?
Oh my god, that was disgusting.
Yeah,
Oh.
he stinks, dude.
Yeah, I know. I figured.
Do you pull your mask down?
Oh yeah.
Do you
Dude,
have a beard?
Not anymore. It got burned off, didn't it?
Oh, that's right. He got burned off.
That's right.
He's got he pulls his mask down, and then all this snot just kind of it's all up in his mask.
You gotta clean that out. That's gross.
Oh. All right. Good luck, and I just keep walking.
Okay. And then ding ding
Sit
ding.
down.
And when you come in, that guy Wyatt comes over and he goes, "Yeah, come over here, man. I got some water and stuff." to help
Oh,
you out."
thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. So then, Squall, you go out into the
Yeah.
to the arena.
When I come out, because I can do my thing here, right?
Yeah.
I fly out up into the air, and I just sort of turn around to the audience like a big.
They start clapping and yelling, "Yeah! Woo!"
Yeah, I'm about probably I'd say 30 feet off the ground.
Can I
How
ask
tall
you a
is this?
question?
This
Can I
is
ask-
high.
can I ask
Oh,
a
it's
question?
really tall.
Yeah.
Really tall.
But
Can I
yeah.
ask you a question there?
Uh-huh.
What music is going on in your head as you're there, spinning slowly?
That's a great
What's that?
question.
It's
It's
the
a-
eye of the time.
Yeah, it's gotta be.
No. He's moving much too slow for that. I'm thinking
Yeah.
it's more of like the Conan drum. Like, boom, boom.
Yeah.
Oh no. Well, you do look like Arnold, so it could be. Definitely could be a lot of brass.
I found my thrill on Blueberry Hill.
All right, why not? Excellent. Okay, so yeah, and the crowd is actually they're cheering.
Yeah.
You know, it's like they're genuinely excited. You know, they don't boo when you come out at all.
Yeah.
You know, and then the crowd eventually quiets down. Callisto basically goes through her same spiel, and then she goes, and obviously this will be far more entertaining than the non-combative friend of yours, Mental. Choose your opponent,
I say, why choose one?
or
I say, why choose one?
what is this?
Oh my god.
You wish to choose more?
I say, I'll take all three.
All three of them? Well, who are we to say no?
I'm imagining Mental's watching through the same
Yeah, so
porthole.
because basically Wyatt takes you over and he's got buckets
Oh,
of
yeah.
water, and so
Sure.
he helps you splash it in your face, you wash it off and whatnot. And he goes, "Yeah, well, he reeks. I don't blame you, man. There's no shame in that game out there. You know what I mean? I'm telling you, it's
And I'm
all
just
right.
wiping it down, and I
Yeah.
hear what's going on.
Yeah.
And
It's like,
as soon-
hey, let's go watch your friend.
Yeah, and I was like, yeah, he's gonna be loving this. This is right up his alley. And as soon as I hear him go, I'll take out all three. I'm like, yeah, he would.
Yeah,
That's all I do. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Not surprised.
yeah, definitely gonna take on all three.
Definitely doing that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
hold on 1 second. Let me shrink some of this stuff down a little bit here. I got get all my people here. The three opponents you shall be facing is Reek is of course not including this because he already did his-
Dominated.
yeah, definitely dominated. Yeah, definitely dominated. Okay, cool. All right, so and then she goes, when the horn sounds, and then okay.
Alright,
So
so
let me see.
my-
They get
Well,
get
hold on. We gotta tell what we're gonna do.
yes. Thank you for reminding me.
So what I would like to do is, because I have two actions that I always forget about.
Yes.
I am going to Coney Island Cyclone, glow in the dark, right into webs, and knock the
Nice.
two of them sort of up in the direction above here. Knock
Okay.
them there, and then I want to Coney Island this dude. I think. Hold on. Yeah, the only way that I can pick him up in the whirlwind is to Coney Island first, or can I fly over and pick him up in the whirlwind that way? Again,
Sure.
obviously he would, because obviously he would try to fight it. But if I just go and I just want to scoop him up in the whirlwind, because I'm already like 30 feet up in the air,
Yes.
scoop down after knocking those two out, scoop down and just scoop him up in the whirlwind. I don't
Yes.
want to move, because I'm going to move toward him to do so.
Yeah.
And then he would
of
try
course
to
you do.
fight that against that, right?
You have enough speed in your movement.
I could get
You
all over this goddamn
Yeah.
place.
Yeah. So that's not a problem whatsoever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Totally.
So that's what I would like to do with my, and then shoot up to the top of the thing.
Oh, shoot up to the top with him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I do that
okay.
still?
Yeah, because the top of the tunnel is about a half mile.
Yeah.
So it's up there.
Yep.
So you would go out of, or you would probably
Well-
want to go as high as the light in the crowd.
Yeah. I don't want.
you?
Yeah. I don't want to. Yeah.
Yes.
I don't need to go.
You got to
I
play
didn't
for the
realize it was-
crowd.
I didn't realize it was that high. I don't want to go that.
Yes.
High.
Yes.
But
It's
probably.
like
Yeah.
huge,
Like,
huge tunnel.
so if I'm 30 feet up, like scoop down, pick him up, go another 60 feet up.
Well, maybe about a quarter of a mile. Half mile is a little bit.
Yeah.
That's
But
a
like
little
60
high.
feet up is all I need to do.
Cool. Yeah, not a problem. Not a problem.
All right. So
Okay.
that's what I would like
And-
to do. What would they
and-
like to do?
Well, Kaleidoscope
Yeah.
is intending to use her kaleidoscope power,
Sure.
which I can tell you what it is.
I can
Of
imagine.
course. Webbs is going to attempt, because you're 30 feet up, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I'm
She's
30
got the-
feet up, and how many feet across here? 5.
She's got the distance. She is attempting to web you up.
Right. Yeah. I figured she would.
Mhm.
She wants to web your arms around you.
Yeah. Sure.
And Doughboy is just waiting for you to get out of the sky. So there it is. There it is. Okay, so let's see.
Initiative rolls.
Yes, it is the initial. Let's see what we get here
where's
for the
the-
Morlocks. They got an 8.
Uh-oh.
Come on. 7. Damn it.
Warlocks for the win. Okay.
I really
You
in order
don't
to-
have like a plus anything on that?
that
really?
was the plus.
That is.
Oh.
Or +3, yeah.
Ooh, that was just a terrible roll, was all.
Yep.
That's all there is to it. Okay. So let's go ahead. Where's my roller? There it is. Okay. So first things first.
I still got some defenses here, so.
Yeah. Make sure so I can see right there. That is mighty powerful intensity. What's your endurance? It's pretty good though, right?
My endurance is remarkable.
Okay, cool. You're good. So it'll still apply. Okay, so let me go ahead and roll. There it is. So what happens is she just goes, huh, and you see like,
This is Kaleidoscope.
yeah, Kaleidoscope points her hands up towards you. There's like a sparkling and like fireworks go all around her hands and stuff. And there's like a firework, like a big firework just explodes right in your face. Boom. So you need to give me, hold on, let me make a roll. Oh, she got a white.
So basically, this just makes me look even cooler up here. Like
She
now,
just backlighted
I've got like fireworks blowing around me.
She backlighted you.
She's
for
just
sure.
helping the cause, yeah.
Yeah. All right. So, fuck all that shit. All right. Let me see about webs here. Okay. All right. Ooh. Yeah. She's not too. Okay. So let's see. All right. Just this here. Ooh. She should do some karma. That's what she should do. Okay. Here it goes. So she webs. Now she doesn't do a Spider-Man where she like holds her arms out and shoots like this. She opens her mouth. It goes,
Oh.
and these webs shoot out
I guess
of her
it's
mouth.
better than shooting out of her ass like an actual
Yeah,
spider
still.
would do. So.
Okay, so she's got a green, so she gets you.
Now, can I change my action?
Yes. To
I have
change
to-
your action,
I have to
you
do an agility roll first to see if I can
Yes.
do it, yes?
an agility roll first. and
Because I
let's
would
go.
like to change the action to change that Coney Island Cyclone to take that web and shoot it back at her. Like,
Gotcha.
blow it right back at her.
Nice. And let's see.
So what do I need to roll? I need to roll an agility first?
You got to roll your agility first. Oh, that's
That's a
not,
5.
that's not going to do
Whoa.
it. So I won't bother to look up the rule.
No.
Because the minus to your roll column, you get a minus in column shift depending on how good you get your
Right,
color.
yeah.
But when you get a white,
Doesn't matter. I
nothing
didn't do it.
happens.
I didn't
Yeah.
do it.
Okay, so what just happened is she spat webs out at you, and they go flying up, and they grabbed you. You got your arms are now wrapped around
Okay.
you. Oh,
Can I still do my
yes. You still have
cyclone?
you still have one action
I've got one action.
because you changed one.
Yeah, so I'm gonna. Can I still use the Coney
I
Island
guess technically-
Cyclone?
I guess technically, and we're just gonna play this stuff loose and fast. It doesn't really matter because I guess technically you wouldn't be able to change that to affect an oncoming power because it's on her turn still, and technically it's there. You know what I'm saying?
Well, if they're like it said, if someone's shooting a gun at you, you could change it. You could change it.
to like a dodge. Yeah, you're right.
It's
So
a
there you go.
reaction. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, we're good. So yeah, you still have an action to do something.
So it's either one of the actions or just the second action.
You just have one action left.
Right, but
'cause
which
it-
one does it matter which one I do?
No, it doesn't matter which one you do.
Then I'm gonna Coney Island Cyclone Goldilocks over here into this
Kaleidoscope
web bitch.
into
Yeah.
webs. Okay.
All right,
All
so
right.
that is an incredible for the attack.
Okay, and their endurance is what's going to
84.
dictate. So let me check. Oof. It's
So that's
incredible.
A,
Let me
yeah,
see.
it's a yellow.
1, 2. Okay. So this is automatic.
Oh,
You automatically
so I pick her up and just throw her into the other.
are able to pick up and throw Kaleidoscope.
Yeah.
It doesn't she can't
So it's just a matter of what happens once I hit, once she hits her.
yeah, so what it is she does damage equal to her endurance when she goes flying into it. They do damage to each other.
Right, yeah.
So yeah. So actually that's pretty potent for one of them. So me see, because that. Yeah. It just literally. She. What happens is you pick up Kaleidoscope. You throw her at Webs.
Yeah.
She smashes into Webs. Webs doesn't fall down though. She takes the hit and stays up and then falls. Well, what's the color that you got?
It was deep into the yellow.
So it was a yellow. Okay, hold
Yeah.
on. I need to make a roll for her then too. Hold on.
It was
So
an 84. I'm glad I didn't use it. I could have used karma, but I forgot. So, but luckily I got a good roll there.
oh, okay. Actually, roll me a D10.
D10.
Yep.
1.
Okay. So, boom, it hits her. And this is where we're going to play, because we play fast and loose with the distant rules,
Yeah.
because their distant rules in advanced is all jacked up.
Right.
But so it hits her, and it does throw her over and knock her to the ground over here. So she goes tumbling too. When Kaleidoscope hits her though, bam, and then that kind of like stops her momentum, and then it shoots Webs over. to the side.
It's like playing pool. You hit
Yeah,
the ball the
basically,
right
it's
way.
exactly. That's exactly what it's like. And she takes some damage from being hit
Yeah. Right.
by Kaleidoscope. Kaleidoscope looks like you ring her bell pretty good though. She's not stunned.
Yeah. We'll take care of that.
Yeah. Make sure her. Yeah, you gotta get to red to stun. Okay. So it's new-ish time.
Yeah. All right. What
But
we got to
first
play, we're going to do.
Yep.
All right.
You go first.
So 2 actions. First one. I'm going to Coney Island Cyclone. What's her name into what's her name again? Same deal.
Too.
Same deal.
Kaleidoscope into Webs.
Kaleidoscope into Webs, and then I'm gonna fly up to the 60-foot mark and try to bust free of the webs.
All right, cool. All right. Let's see here. Kaleidoscope is going to use that firework power on you again.
Yeah.
And Webs is going to puke up some more webs at you.
Sure.
And Doughboy's still wishing you'd get the fuck down here.
Yeah, I'll worry about him later. So now let me ask a question.
Sure.
Webs can still hit me from further back as she is now.
Let me see
I
here.
am 30 feet, and then she's a few feet. She's about 10 feet. Well, I guess
Yes,
5 feet behind, actually, not 10.
Yeah, she can.
Okay. It was not that
she
far
can.
of a hit, so
Yeah.
just figured I'd ask. Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine.
Okay. So,
Initiative. Where's initiative? 11.
got it. Yeah, they got 8 again.
Yeah, I
but
saw.
you definitely beat it. Okay.
Hold on 1 second.
This poor Kaleidoscope. I will say
Hold on.
this. Oh, go ahead. Oh, there she is. I was like, I don't see anybody. This is right back in the doorway.
Talking to the voices in my head, man.
That's quite all right.
All right.
Give me an intuition roll. This is strictly to. It's not affecting. Well, just give it to me.
86.
Okay. Kaleidoscope looks pretty bad. Like there's blood coming out of her nose and what have you.
Uh-huh. I don't want to kill her.
Ah, so you're starting to get what I mean.
Yeah.
Now you can't dictate how much damage she's going to take
Nope.
when you throw her into something.
No.
Just throwing that out there.
They had somebody named Healer, don't they?
Yeah, they do have somebody named Healer.
They might
I
wanna-
mean, how far you would have pushed this? It's
They might
supposed to
wanna
be a
call
friendly
him.
exhibition.
Well, I'd have to change my.
I do say this. While having said that, you can't get
It's blunt force.
right. You
Yeah.
can't
Right.
get an automatic death roll from this blunt force. What would happen? Worst case scenario,
You know,
or what I should say, what's going to happen
Yeah.
is she's going to get bashed again, and she'll go into losing her endurance.
Right. Yeah.
So, and basically she'll have to make an endurance roll even to see if that starts happening.
Right.
So there's a likelihood that, but she's not going to get totally it's not like you're going to walk over to her and shoot her with a gun.
Right.
So you're good. Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to keep what I'm doing.
Yeah. But I have to, I have to make it a point to start reminding you guys to think about a lot of
Right.
in the fights because it's very un-D&D-esque.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Okay.
so I do that. So I'm gonna roll with.
It's an automatic to throw.
Right. Oh, it's not automatic to throw her.
But here's the thing. You do have to make a roll because I didn't think about this last time. To target throwing her into the
Yeah.
enemy.
So
So
I would like to use 20 karma.
okay. Let's see what you got.
Hold on, I'm just gonna mark that off. Okay. And this is Coney Island, which I need to roll down here.
31.
It's not enough to do.
I don't think that's a color.
No. Wait.
Nope. No. Oh, it's a green.
Just
First green.
thank God I used the 20. It's just a green.
First green. So you got it. Okay, so she goes throwing over. Bam! And Kaleidoscope is down.
Knock the fuck
Or is it-
out.
She's down for the count. We're just gonna put the red echo over her right now.
Yeah.
But you didn't this time when she flies over and she smashes into Webs. Webs doesn't move. She doesn't budge.
Okay.
But
So again, now I'm shooting up another 30 feet, and I'm
That's-
trying to rip off the bust out of the web. So that's just strength. Oh, shit, my strength's not that good. What would I use? for
yes,
that?
it's a strength. It's a strength.
I'm gonna use 10 more karma for this.
Okay.
Roll. Oops, that's the wrong thing. That's I got 30 there. Okay. Come on, baby. 75 on an excellent is pretty good, I think.
That is.
That's just yellow.
Let me see something.
First yellow.
Okay. You do not break out.
What?
Oh.
Yes, you do not break out.
She's grinding my gears now, but I'm 60 feet up in the air.
Yes, you are. And your arms
And you're
are
struggling.
Yeah.
around you.
She's pissing
Oh,
me
it's-
the fuck off.
It's their turn.
Their turn now.
Okay.
Kaleidoscope.
Well,
She doesn't
Kaleidoscope's
get to do
out.
anything.
Yeah, she's not doing jack. Doughboy's waiting for you to come down to give you the business. So the only person who can do anything is still.
Can she still hit me? That's a long way. 60 feet plus
Yeah. What she does is this.
40. That's
She-
like 100-foot difference from where she is.
Huh? Yeah. Yeah. She's a super
Damn
person
her.
too. So she kind of goes, "Phew," and she spits. And this time when she spits, it's a glob
Yeah, I
Um,
get it.
web coming up.
Mhm.
All right, let's take a roll here. Fortunately for you, she's not really good in what
The
she
distance has to affect this, I hope.
And the wind, I would
Yeah.
imagine that. How strong is the wind?
She misses.
Yeah.
Okay.
It just it just
Yeah.
blows past.
Yeah, she misses.
It
She
goes,
did not get high enough color to do
right back down.
it. Exactly. Okay, so
Does it hit people in the audience and they get all stuck to the seat?
yeah, it kind of like goes in arcs and goes out of the arena, and so it goes out somewhere into the city. But everybody's cheering. They're like,
Sure.
"Hey!"
All right.
Then there's starting to be some cat calls. Get down there, go and fight him like a real man.
New plan. New plan.
Uh-huh.
So this is what I'm going to do for this round. I'm going to fly over to my friend Webb's here.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to pick her up in the
The cyclone.
whirlwind.
Okay.
So I'm going to fly over, so she's going to get stuck in the whirlwind.
Yeah, you're gonna grab her in the winds. Got it.
And then I'm going to pick her up.
Got it.
And I'm going to go 75 feet up in the air.
Got it.
And I'm going to fucking drop her.
Nice.
Oh,
Those are
boy.
my two. Those are my
What's,
actions.
seriously?
Yep.
Oh, again,
All right.
it's just an exhibition.
Okay.
Look, dude. You embarrassed us.
I'm like, don't kill them. I'm yelling through the window. Don't
She's-
kill them.
She's spitting some more web at you, and Doughboy actually has gone over to Kaleidoscope and is like checking in on her. So
All right, good. So he's gonna
so
help
her-
her.
So her karma
He's
loss.
gonna say, "You're okay.
Yeah,
you're
it's a-
okay," and then
Yes,
she's magically
exactly.
okay.
Yep, you got it. That's the way it works. Okay, so let's do the. Here we go. Let's roll
initiative.
Nish. They got a 6.
Ah, come on, baby. Roll 9.
You got it. Now what's
So she has
her
to. She has to roll, I guess, endurance
Yes.
against my
Yes, and she
my
has.
whirlwind, which is amazing.
Well, it's incredible. Don't forget.
My whirlwind. I'm picking her up in the whirlwind.
But we've established
Nope,
it.
this is different. This is different.
Yeah.
I'm going up to her. That's if I want to
Right.
grab her and pull her to me.
But anytime you want to do something telekinetic,
This isn't telekinetic.
sure. 'cause
I'm
you're-
picking
you're-
her up. I'm
picking her
going up, and she's getting stuck. It's like if a tornado comes. A tornado doesn't have to
backdraft.
reach out and grab you and pull you in.
All right, I'll give it to you.
It's part of the thing here.
I just said I'll give it to you. Do I have to?
If I were good, like for Jimmy, I needed to get Jimmy and bring him to me because right.
Then you'd have to use it.
That was
the
that was
the other
difference.
way.
That's,
That's
why I'm
the
coming
difference.
specifically to her.
Exactly, and I'm agreeing with you. Okay, so she gets, but she's fortunate enough that her endurance is high enough that this is not automatic.
Right. So I need to roll on my amazing.
Yeah, so you need to roll on yours. She'll roll on hers, and we'll see where we meet in the middle. All right, here we go. Well, you got a green.
Oh shit! I didn't.
Okay, so she resists it.
Yeah.
You fly down there, and it's just basically you buzz her.
Yeah.
She's the tower, and you just
And then I flew back up, and she's not with me.
correct.
Is basically what happened. So now I'm 75 hit up in the air, and I've got nothing to show for it.
You
I
got
can't
it.
even drop her
Nope.
because she's not here with me.
Nope, you're right.
All right,
you're
that's so I'm 75 feet above here.
yeah. Okay, so the
Empty-handed.
it's we go right back to Anish because oh no, it's her
But she
turn.
can
She's-
still
yeah,
spit
she
at
can
me,
still
yeah.
she can still spit at you from this distance. So
Yeah, I'm even.
you have a
closer
feeling
now.
that she can spit pretty far with
And I'm closer now than I was before. So
you, right? Okay, let me
good
move it
25
to-
feet closer.
Here we go. What did she got? She got a green,
Oof.
so that's a hit.
That's a
So
hit.
what
does
happened-
that do?
She spat again,
That's fucking gross! I yell.
and the web blob comes up and it wraps around your feet. So now you're just like, your feet are all wrapped up, your arms are wrapped up, and then after she shoots that other one, she goes, "The next one's gonna be on your head."
Fuck you!
Okay. So here we go. Let's roll some Anish now.
All right, we have to say what we're gonna do.
That's right. She's gonna spit at you again. Believe it or
I'm
not.
gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna try to pick her up 75 feet up and then drop her, but I'd like to drop her on top of this asshole.
On top of Doughboy.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let me see.
Alright,
She
now
got
it
a.
is.
Oh, you win. She got a 2.
Yeah, I can't get worse than that. So, and I rolled a 1, which is a 4. So, I wanted to get that out of the way because I know that I couldn't lose.
There you go. There you
All
go.
right, so same thing. She has to fight against my whirlwind, which is going to be. There we go, 74.
Okay. Let's see what she gets. 31. She got a white.
And I got a yellow.
You got her. You take her up into the air.
Pick her up in the air, fly over to my friend Doughboy. Oh wait, she also has to make a Constitution check to see.
See if she throws up.
Yeah.
Get sick. All
Yeah.
right. Let's check. Let's see. Hold on a second here.
Or endurance, I should say.
89. She's good. She got
She
yellow.
got it. Well,
Yeah.
see how she feels on the way down.
Yeah.
So
Right.
75 feet down on top of this guy right here. I just drop her.
Okay, you drop her. Give me another roll.
On the,
This is your accuracy essentially is what it is. So
75.
oh, that's pretty good.
It's even further into the yellow. Yeah.
Okay, so she starts dropping down,
Yeah.
and now we're going to. Well, you know what? We'll keep that roll unless you want to re-roll it. We should keep this as part of the next round. Is basically what it is. You're shooting
Right.
her because it's like another action to like actually throw her. You know what I mean?
Well, I have 2 actions.
Oh, that's true. You do
Yeah.
have 2 actions. Okay.
Yeah.
She's got no action. Fuck. Okay, so she's just gonna hit. She's just gonna
She
bite.
can't. Yeah, there's nothing.
Yeah.
She
There's
can do
nothing.
here.
Yeah, in the action economy, there's nothing she can do. Okay, so she comes barreling down, and she's gonna smash into this guy.
Well, I mean, she could try to like shoot a web back up to him.
No, that's the thing is she doesn't
Maybe
have
you
an
don't help the fucking.
Yeah,
This-
I'm just
okay?
saying, like,
No.
I think that's what she would do.
And that's what I'm saying. That's what she was going to do. But in the action economy, the way it works is
Oh, okay.
that Squall has 2 actions a turn. She's only got 1.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
his second action when picking her up is just to chuck her.
Right.
Oh, she still has her action. You
She's
won.
so she
Yeah,
so
sure.
she can she has to do her agility, but she could still try it.
Yes. So when you chuck her down, she goes falling. I totally forgot her term. She spits web out of her mouth, and then it turns into a parachute, and she's gliding down.
Well, she
She's
has
not
to
gonna-
do an agility first to make sure
She's
she
not
can
gonna
do
make
this.
to the. She's not gonna make it to the.
But she has to do an agility, I mean, and she's also falling pretty quickly.
Yes.
here.
Yes.
Is there some sort of, I don't know, disadvantage or column shift or something for this agility thing?
Not really. It's kind of like just. It basically what it is. I'm gonna roll to see if she gets it off before she hits the ground. is basically
But still, in order for her, because she has to change her, just like I did, change her action. She has to do the agility first, then she has to try.
Oh,
this new
you're right.
action.
No, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying.
And that
You're totally
agility might be at a -1 column shift because she's falling to the ground pretty quickly.
right. Actually, yes. We'll go with that. So okay, here we go. She got a green. She got 72. So she
All right,
achieves
just look at
the
that.
ability.
Good.
Okay. So now,
Now she has to see if this ability works.
this roll is to see if she does it before
Or
she hits the ground.
Oh, boy.
Yes.
It would be great if she hit him and then.
Yeah. She got another.
The exhale of her hitting the ground.
She got another green, so she's able to do it.
All right.
She is, but here's the thing: she'll be floating to the ground
Right.
during this next turn.
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah. So there you go. Just so you know what's going on. Okay. So let's. What are you going to do this round?
I'm gonna Coney Island. This time I'm gonna Coney Island Cyclone her, and throw her down toward Doughboy,
Okay. All right.
and then I'm gonna I'm gonna follow them down, and I'm just gonna punch her in the face, and then fly back up.
Okay. Doughboy is dodging. So
Okay.
we'll see if we get to add anything to this.
Yeah, 'cause he's like, he's been like
Yeah.
this for 10 minutes.
Well, he's just waiting. He's watching in case you come close. So he's like, okay, you know, if he tries to do anything to me, you know, that's basically what he's doing. She is, while she's floating down, is going to attempt to spit at you.
Sure.
I'm going to give her a minus to do this though, when as she's floating down. Let's see. Roll some initiative. What'd you get there,
11.
man?
I don't
Ooh.
think they can get 11 unless they get a 10.
They
right?
could tie. They could tie. And they
But they got a
Another
1.
two.
That's not going to do it.
Okay. All right.
All right, she
Now-
Coney Island Cyclone.
First thing I need to do though is I need to roll on Doughboy's agility to see.
Well, first I have to see if I even get this Coney Island Cyclone working.
Well, this gives the minuses
Okay.
to like your roll to hit when
I'm
you're
not-
throwing her for accuracy.
Oh, okay.
Because we're still going to have you roll for
Yeah,
accuracy.
I
to
understand.
smack.
I understand. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay.
So this is what will if he makes colors, gives column shifts is what it is.
yeah.
So he's got excellent. I shouldn't have told you that. Got a green, so I think that does a 2. Let's see here. It's on the chart here. I just got to find it. Dodging green -2 column shift. Okay. So when you're attempting to throw her into
Right.
it,
So it's going to be harder to hit him.
correct. Yeah, that's basically it.
All right. I'm going to use 20 karma
Nice.
on this one. And this is I'm rolling on an incredible here.
Wyatt says to Jackson, he's kind of effective even though he's all spidered up like that.
66.
That should be a yellow, I would think.
An incredible, just second into yellow.
66?
Second into
Yep.
yellow. Yeah.
Yep. Okay. All right. And this is to your it's for you to throw her.
That's to throw her down. So basically, I'm just I'm negating the web parachute here. Throwing her.
What
down
I'm gonna
at
do
him.
is I'm gonna roll for her. She's got to bust a red. That's the only way that she can effectively. She didn't. She got a green.
All right.
So yeah, it's totally there. So give me basically now an accuracy roll to throw that dude into him. Just
And
minus
that's still
2
on.
CS.
Still on incredible.
Yeah, still an incredible.
80.
You just
Oh, that was an 8. Sorry. Nope. I don't get it.
Okay, so it doesn't hit Doughboy, but she hits the ground. Bam!
Is she still? If she's still conscious?
Yeah, she probably is because she's got quite a bit of health still. Yeah. Okay.
All right. So then I continue flying down, punch her in the face, and then fly back up.
Okay.
All right. So my punch on a 43 on incredible is a green.
Should be a green.
Yeah, it's a green.
Okay, you hit her.
So I hit her. My strength is 16. Excellent.
Okay, 16 points. She's looking kind of rough.
And then fly back up.
Looking really rough. She's all battered and bleeding now too. You've been fucking her up.
I can't actually punch her
Why not?
because my hands are.
Oh, you can't. That's right.
Oh,
So can I just pound
Yeah.
into her? I guess.
Like
You
land.
can.
That's also going to hurt me.
Well, you've got resistance to physical though.
Oh, I do. Yeah.
Yeah.
And my
So
resistance to physical is better than my actual strength.
yeah, and you actually. Okay, so here's the thing. There's a thing called pulling your punch. So you can dictate how much of that, because what you're going to end up doing to her is you're going to do your endurance and damage. What's your endurance?
My endurance is remarkable.
So you do 30 points of damage to her.
Okay, yeah.
Is what you're going to do. Oh, or 26? You'll do
It's
26.
26. I'm not up to 30
20,
yet.
yeah, 26 points of damage to her. Do you
Okay.
want to do the full 26?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And then fly back up.
She goes down like Frasier.
Yeah. And then I'm going to fly back up.
Okay.
And I yell out, "Are you not entertained?"
Yeah, and they're just screaming. You're a human torpedo, is what you are.
All right,
I mean,
this round, I'm just gonna try to bust loose of the webs.
I'll tell you right now, you're not gonna be able to.
Oh shit! All right, fuck
Oh.
it. Then,
You don't have the strength to do it.
all right. So I'm gonna Coney Island Cyclone this guy and try to throw him into here.
Okay.
And then on the second act, take him and throw him as far to the side as I can the second time.
Okay. So what we're gonna say here is, because basically we're in a no-win situation really for Doughboy,
Doughboy can't.
because if you stay airborne,
he can't get me.
there's nothing he's got that he's gonna be able. So
The
you
best-
can just
yeah, I could just
flip him around. So
yeah,
what we'll say is that you just basically throw him all around the arena until he's out.
yeah,
Okay. So then you're flying still,
yeah.
and you're gonna be like that for an hour.
Oh,
So you go and you land on the ground. You're just like
and
hopping.
I'm like, yeah, I win. Does anybody have any sort of solve?
Yeah.
Scissors.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna switch over to my man Jackson in there, watching with Wyatt, and Wyatt's like, "Yeah, man, that guy's pretty effective."
Yeah.
So what is it that you do again?
I'm just shaking my head.
I mean, I'm not trying to come down on you or anything, man. But,
Hey man, I'm a therapist up there, man. I don't fight.
so you're I don't understand. Why are you wearing a super suit if you're
Exactly. That's what I keep trying to tell them.
I mean, I saw that mental blast thing you did, or not mental. I saw that like blast you hit him with. That was kind of effective. You should have done more of that.
Yeah, I couldn't focus, man. That
It's
stench
like-
was just too much.
It's just like you were trying to stare him down, you know?
Yeah.
That's it. And then Callisto, as you're standing there, he just
Bounds.
yeah, Callisto just looks out and goes, "That's besides being all tied up, pretty damn impressive. Welcome to the family, Squaw. Welcome to the family. You are definitely a very prized asset for sure." And she says, "I'll be right down." And so basically the doors open up and my man Wyatt comes out with a wheelbarrow and he sets it next to you. He goes, "Just sit."
I mean, can I at least fly out of here so I don't look so ridiculous?
Sure.
You give me the wheelbarrow once I get in the tunnel.
He's like, "Yeah, not a problem. I
Yeah,
understand." Save
I'm
the
gonna
face, man."
fly out,
Okay, so you fly back down into the tunnel. Excellent. Okay, and
and then I'll let him wheel
um,
me around. I'll land in the wheelbarrow.
so then after you guys go in there, Annabelle and Leech are basically talking amongst themselves. They're not really paying any much attention to you guys. And Wyatt kind of leans in. Either of you guys would happen to have a bobby pin or something like that, you might be able to slip your old boy.
I used to
Wyatt,
have a
would you?
tire iron, but I lost it.
Yeah, that's a little too big. I'm looking to be able to get these chains off of me. Is what I'm really looking to do.
I don't really have anything.
You don't happen to have a shrink spray on you?
Wait a minute, we do.
No,
We
you
have a
guys used
shrink
it.
Spray. Oh, we used it.
Yeah, you used it all.
Do you have anything in your fanny? You got a. Well, that would make a lot of noise with your.
What he's like? Here, take this gun.
Yeah, no,
Let's
here,
get
I
in
got
my
it. Boom! There goes the chains.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry, man. I got nothing. We'll come back for you though.
Okay.
At some
Cool.
point. It's not going to be necessarily immediately,
Well, all right. Well,
but we got you back. You're a good guy. You shouldn't be down here. You shouldn't be a slave.
you got that right.
So
Yeah.
I can't do anything to help you now.
Okay.
I'm kind of tied up at the moment, literally.
Gotcha.
But we're gonna come back for you.
I appreciate that.
It's on our list,
Cool.
ever growing list.
Well, no, let's shrink by at least one. The rampaging mutants, not
That's true. Yeah,
rampaging.
so we'll replace.
that. Yeah.
There you go. Okay, so Callisto comes down into the little gladiator area and she goes, gotta say, mighty impressive, Squall. Mighty
Thank you.
impressive.
Any way to get these webs off me?
Time. Yeah. The only one that could really do that is kind of like sleeping right now.
What about the big dude up there?
Ooh, no, they would probably break you ripping them off. you don't want that.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Ah.
And she goes over and she tugs on the webs like these things are pretty strong.
They
stronger
really
than,
are very
stronger than
strong.
steel. So
Very
yeah.
strong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But so it's okay. But yeah, man, wow, you did it awesome. In the coming war, you're going to be so good. So
Thank
good.
you.
Such a great asset.
Thank you. I appreciate the compliment.
Yeah, not a problem. Mental, good on you.
We're partners.
Yeah.
so we're
I
together,
I
yeah.
understand. I understand. I mean, we have an agreement, correct? And she's looking right at Mental. Yes.
Sure. Yes, absolutely. We have an agreement.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. All right.
If they want, I will bring them down here if they
Oh,
want.
you bring him down
He's a man.
first.
He's a man of his word. He'll do it.
You bring him down first, and then we'll
Man of his
we'll
word.
figure it
He'll
out.
do it. He
Yeah.
said he'll
I
do it.
will do it.
Excellent. I appreciate that. That keeps me from having to like send people to find addresses and things for.
Oh no!
Is everybody
need
in
for
your
that.
family? Is everybody in your family got the last name Briggs?
That's not even his real name.
I'm sure
They
it's not.
changed it when they got
I
to
think.
Ellis
I think.
Island.
I don't think I have to say anything else.
No,
We're on an
no,
understanding.
we're all cool. What?
We're all
Why
mutants.
are we? Yeah, we're
Learning to work
All,
together.
yeah.
Yeah, it's all good. All right, cool. Well,
And you
if
saw
you guys,
what I did, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, you guys are welcome
Right.
to leave at any time that you want.
Okay.
You know how to get here, and just
And if any of our friends want to come with us today, they can join us.
they've all decided to stay.
All of them?
Yeah.
All of them.
Yes.
Maybe we'll just take another pass at that, just to make sure.
Are you trying to convince them to leave?
No, I'm just
No.
saying.
We just want to
if
hear
any
it from
of them.
them. That's it.
Feel free.
Thank you.
We're all on the same team.
We're all on the
here.
same
That's
team.
right.
Yeah.
All on the same.
Just
team.
letting you know, hey, we're
Plus,
leaving.
I got some
last
time.
chance.
If we could just wheel
That's
me over
true.
to one of those beds here. Just so
Yeah.
This is not the wheelbarrow. Not so comfortable.
And Callisto looks over at Wyatt. And she goes, "Yeah, human scum, wheel them out. Let's go."
Yeah, scum. I
Wyatt
got
just-
you. I give her
he
a
just
wink,
starts-
but you can't really see it with the goggles. But I did it
Yeah.
anyway. Yeah.
So you guys go back over to you actually don't go back up, but essentially they take you back over to where Wanda and them are
Right. Yeah. That's
staying,
what I was hoping for. Yeah.
and they eventually come because they were up in the stands watching the fight.
Oh, okay.
And they come down, and Wanda's like, "Holy shit, Squall, that was amazing!"
Thank you.
That was
Superhero-esque, I'd say.
Yeah, and Dario was like, "Yeah, that was really really good."
Thanks, man. Thanks.
yeah.
You've seen me in action, though. You know what?
Yeah,
What's what?
I'm still impressed, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, it is. It's pretty
Yeah.
cool. It's hard for me to argue. Yeah.
Yeah, and then Jimmy just goes, "Oh, fly."
Yeah. I remember
Yeah.
you. We got. I got your number, big boy.
Okay, cool.
I can't really do much about it now.
So Callisto at that point, when they come down, and actually even before that, Callisto walks you guys over, and then she's like, "Well, if you want to talk some more, I'll be upstairs.
Sure. Yeah.
No, if you don't,
No, we'll stop by on our way out. Say
You know,
goodbye.
yeah. And then
Yeah.
whenever you want, just I'll have Reek show you out.
Great.
Oh,
Make sure you don't
great.
get lost in the tunnels."
No, that's great.
So-
Yeah. Escort would be great.
And she slaps you guys on the shoulders, and she heads out.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Check you later.
So it's just you guys and Wanda and them.
All right. Wanda, you let us know if you want to come with us. You too, Darian.
I'm gonna stay.
And that's cool, man. Whatever you want to do. We're not forcing
fine,
one way or the
yeah.
other.
Yeah. And Wanda's like, "Well, for now,
Okay.
I gotta
Okay.
see what they can do for Jimmy.
Okay.
Yep. All right. We'll
Fair
come and
enough.
check on you.
I want to give him the opportunity to either do something or not do something because." Mr. Briggs, can you do me a favor when you go up to top side again?
Yeah, sure.
Will you check around if you could find anybody that maybe could help Jimmy? And if they can't, at least maybe you were looking around because I have no idea even where to begin asking
Yeah.
for help. So,
Yeah. Okay.
all right,
There's
Thanks.
people I could ask.
All right.
Sure.
And we'll come check back on you one way or the other.
okay.
But
Thank
right now, I'm just going to take a little nap because I got
got time to kill.
I got a
Yeah.
good 50 minutes easy to kill here.
Okay, so essentially the time will pass. The webs will. What happens is they start deteriorating and they
Yeah.
just basically fall apart.
Mhm.
Yeah, is what it is. So, and then you're able to walk on your own. Wyatt goes back to his job. Plural. He's got
Yeah.
more than one.
Okay.
So
Yeah, then we'll leave. We'll have
Yeah.
Okay.
bring us up.
Rico will get you. He'll take you on the train.
And if what's his name, Leech isn't there,
Uh-huh.
which I don't think he is, right? So just enough wind blowing around the two of us, Jackson and I, just to keep the stink out.
Not a problem. Yeah. And Reek doesn't. He's not saying anything. His demeanor towards you has shifted because he's in the understanding that you're comrades now.
Right.
Sure.
Right.
So yeah,
we're all on
you
the
know.
same team.
Yeah, and he'll go and he takes you basically back to the hole in the wall
Got it. Yeah.
that leads back into the sewer
Okay.
Okay.
and whatnot. And before you go, he gives you a piece of paper. He says,
Oh.
"This is got so you don't have to come this way every time. Just a couple of more entrances."
Oh, that's helpful.
Okay.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Good. Good.
Stand-up guy. Thanks, Reek.
Yeah. All right. Bye.
All right. Smell you later.
All right.
Yeah.
But no one's ever used that one on you before.
No, you're the first.
Yeah.
and he goes and he leaves.
All right.
All right.
As soon as he leaves and we're walking up, I say the first thing we need to do is get Deshaun to get us the insulated masks. I gave him the bandana that I used that helped us against helped me against the poison that they were shooting. The aim was shooting at us.
Right. Right.
Because this guy stinks.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, you definitely know.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys are going to head up then, and you're going to leave. Where are you going to go from here? Where are you heading out to?
Back to Jackson's, right?
Yeah, that's.
Well, yeah. I mean, didn't we leave our stuff over at?
We left our stuff at Deshaun's again.
Well, you left
Deshaun's, yeah.
you left the van there. You're
Yeah,
yeah,
close.
we'll go
close.
get the van. We'll go get the van, and we'll
Yeah.
go back
Close
to your
here.
place.
Get our clothes.
Well, here's the thing.
There's a snowstorm.
There's a blizzard
I
raging.
can pick up the whole van and bring it over to your house.
You could.
But
Is that what you want to
it's
do?
an alley, right? No, it's an alley behind.
Yeah, it's in
the
an alley.
Yes,
store.
let's
Nobody's
just
gonna
leave
mess
the
with
van.
it.
Let's just go
No.
back to your place.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys just.
Probably nothing that fits me.
Well, you have your
nothing.
clothes you wore down here.
Oh yeah, well I just had a jacket.
No, you had your regular.
No, we
Oh, I have
You
my
had all
regular
your clothes on.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right, good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
that's right. All right.
Yeah, you guys were both Peter Parker in it.
Got
So,
it.
yeah. Okay, so you guys, you go, you head out the subway, and there's that blizzard
I'll
just
fly us to.
dumping.
He just has to, and I'll hold on to him because he won't let me put him in the.
Yeah.
the- plus,
Yeah,
I need
what?
directions. So.
That's right.
Yes.
Yeah. So,
Okay, and so you guys are able then to make it back to Mental's apartment
Yeah. Land on the
or
roof.
his house. Yeah.
Brownstone. Yeah.
Well, there's hardly anybody out,
Oh, that's true.
and
There's nobody out, yeah.
it's nighttime.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
it's
it's
like
a blizzard.
Yeah,
I
so there's
forgot
nobody
I
looking
forgot it was
outside.
nighttime. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Let's get it.
nighttime with the blizzard. If it wasn't blizzarding, then we
Yeah.
would worry. But
So we
yeah,
would have put
nobody's
all
out.
of our stuff back on and then flew over. Then
Exactly.
Got
That's
it.
what
Okay.
that's what I figured. Okay, cool. And
Wow.
that's where we're going to wrap up this episode right
Cool.
there. And
All
then
right.
we'll,
Cool.
Go ahead and get into deciding what you boys are going to do next. All right. So
Oof.
with that having been said, I want to say thank you to everybody for tuning in and watching another episode of Saturday Morning Superheroes. I am Will DM, the judge for this classic Marvel superheroes from TSR 1985
Wow.
edition. And why don't you guys go ahead and sign off?
Cool. Kev Chan over here in Seattle, signing off, playing Jackson Briggs, aka Mental. Having a blast with this, guys. This is a lot of fun. I'm interested to see where it's going to go next.
Yeah. I can
Oh, there's lots of
imagine.
places.
And hey, everybody, I'm Adam playing Gabriel / Squall, superhero.
Yes.
Catch me here on Saturday mornings and also Tuesday evenings at 9 p.m. Eastern Time for Greyhawk Adventures : The Ghost. Wait, no, it's something
No.
different now. We're going to be
No.
off
No.
next week. No, this week. This week we're
Yeah.
back on. We're back
No.
on. Yep,
No.
this week we are because I'm moving into the future. You're still in the
Yes.
past.
I
This week we're back on with a new. We don't have a title, do we?
it's just Greyhawk Adventures presents.
That's fucking bullshit. We got to come up with a title. Anyway, we're
Or
going to be
just Greyhawk
playing
Adventures.
Greyhawk Adventures. We're going to be playing
Yeah.
a new system for a few weeks at least called Low Fantasy Gaming.
Yes, we are.
So check it
Yes, we
out.
are.
Tuesday nights, 9 p.m. We've got Adam. We got Michael. We got KD, and we've got two new
Wes.
people. We got Wes, who you probably know from after this
Windy
show.
Windy City Kindred.
Thank you.
He plays Julian White from the Windy City Kindred show. And then
we got a new guy, maybe.
Might have a new guy.
Right, we might. We don't have Steve anymore, but we might be replacing him with another guy named Steven for a short period.
Maybe.
Of time. We don't know.
We'll find out.
If your name's not Steve or Steven, then fuck you. We don't want you.
I wouldn't go that far, but okay.
I'm drawing the line in the sand.
It has been drawn, sir.
You and your crazy demands. He gets one show and he thinks he's a diva.
He was a diva before the show.
Yeah,
what are you talking about? Come on, you know him.
That's what I mean. All it takes is one.
Right? All right. Well, with that having been said, thank you very much for tuning in, and we will talk to you later. Peace out.
Adios.